Happy New Year. Hi. How are we? I really shouldn't be talking to the two of you because y'all just kicked my ass in a fight, but we're here. We're alive. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope your New Year's have been okay. Has it been New Year's for y'all already? I don't know. I would hope so. I also expect a pretty quiet stream today. I assume everybody's, staying up, celebrating, doing stuff at home with their fams. Squash. Hey man, what's up? How are you? Haven't seen you in a bit. Yes, do exactly what Viv just did. 7 p.m. Okay, so you got some time. There's some time for you guys. Yeah, if you guys want a reading, !join. We have rules and what to do on the side of the screen here, just so I can make it clear so people can just read it. The aunt that I hate are over. Oh no. I like Kirby, but it's been a long time since I said anything. Well, thanks for lurking. I appreciate that. If you want a reading, Squash, then you're more than welcome. It's free reading time. I don't do paid readings on stream. Maybe not yet. I'm small. I'm still small enough where I can do some free ones. But I hope you're doing good. Rip Viv and the aunt. Hopefully the aunt's not gonna be Garbo. And hopefully they keep it chill this year for you guys. That's not too stressful. But as per usual, I reckon we can get started. I will do my reading. This will be my first reading of the year. You guys will be seeing it play out. We're gonna do it with the classic. We're gonna do it with the one that we love the most. We're gonna go with the Housewives. Yeah, you know the rules. When it's your turn, choose 3 or 5 card spread, pick a deck, and then we'll just go. We'll just go with the readings. Read my mental health, pray for me to have patience. Let's see maybe your reading will tell you what to do to survive. There you go, there's 2 stuff there. So as per usual, doing the 3 and the 5. I did not find a thing for what to do next. Or I didn't find a New Year spread that we could do. That's fine. Ain't gonna fuss. New Year's was weird for me, to be honest. It doesn't feel like New Year's per se. There's that feeling of specialness in the times where it would be special and nice. It would be really cool. And there's a feeling that comes with New Year's that I didn't specifically feel this year. Even watching the fireworks and staying up. Maybe it was because of work, right? Because work's making me sleep a little earlier. And just do things a bit differently to how I normally treat this part of the year, which is resting and playing games and doing whatever. But it just doesn't feel like a new year, I see it on my phone. It's the 1st of the 1st of the 21st. But it just doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird. Hey, what's up? What's up, cowboy? I'd say the Space Cowboy since you're the only one, but your name is that Space Cowboy. I'm personally never been keen for New Year's year. For New Year's, this whole year has felt so backwards that forwards feels like a fantasy. Yeah, it is a bit strange that we're moving on to something. It's just champagne, grapes, and that's it. Yeah, I was thinking about it too, and that's essentially what New Year's is. It's what's the thing? Just party time, having happy 2056. 2021. Is that... I thought you were doing a cyberpunk joke, but then I remembered it's 2077. Because don't worry. I was gonna make a weird FIFA sports game joke. Happy 2021. Hopefully it's good. Yeah, I don't know. Because last year, New Year's for me last year was watching the fireworks in the same place we did this year. And then coming back home, potentially going to a party, finding out that it's died down, so I didn't want to drive all the way there, and just playing some Red Dead Redemption 2, right? And that to me was very New Year's feeling, because I don't know, the feeling was just there. Like, it felt like a brand new start to the year. My brother and I thought that maybe it doesn't feel like a New Year's because there hasn't really been a year to be felt. But then I look back and my year's been super packed. You know what I'm saying? Like, super packed with the teaching diploma that was like non-stop, 9 to 5, waking up at 6 a.m. You know, like, it was a huge rush and a huge, like, grind. And maybe I haven't felt it change because I'm still kind of on the grind, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still working every day and like resting and going through, and we're doing streams now, which, I mean, this doesn't feel like work at all, but it's like another thing to look forward to. Maybe there's that sense of freedom that's like lost, but I don't know. It's just like Champagne Grapes and that's it, and I read that already. And being forced to hug people, celebrate people. I love hugging people, even if they're random people. I'm a very physical person, so that's fine with me. It might not be your thing, Viv, but that's okay. I do like the New Year's just as an excuse to hang out and party and celebrate. I think it's also just weird because normally when it's New Year's, the house feels really full because my sister and her husband's here hanging out, and my older brother and his girlfriend's here as well. So like, there's just a lot of people in the house normally. I think I'm used to celebrating it with a lot of people, but this year not so much. Even though last year my sister wasn't here, so it's weird. Do I have New Year's goals? I do plan on bumping up the stream a bit more. So like, if we can get like a consistent stream time going, if I can get to 50 subs, like, I want to get to a consistent subscriber point thing where we can get like a Minecraft server going. I can buy games using the Twitch money. That's kind of the goal. Ravina, hi, how are you? Happy New Year. Yeah, say Happy New Year to me because it's currently 2 p.m. January 1st in New Zealand. Money is a big thing for me this year. I want to have a decent amount of savings by the time the year ends, because now that I have a job, if I stick with it the entire time, I could work out and potentially move out of the house at some point. I don't have any fitness goals. Do you guys have any like goals this year? I'm not gonna say New Year's resolutions because that makes me think that it's gonna happen only in the New Year area, so just like January, February. So I go like yearly goals. I don't have like a yearly goal in terms of like fitness. But they're secret. Good. Keep them secret. Keep them to yourself. If you want, that's if you want to. It's fine. Don't. You don't have to share things that you don't want to share. Change your major. Wow. Your goal is to change your major to what? What do you do now? I want to get a higher education. So like, is higher education like post-grad? Or like a doctorate? Or a master's or something? Why are there ants? Excuse me, sir. Can you not? Grad school, nice. That's definitely Cape. You can definitely hit grad school. Like, that's a good goal. Maybe I need to clean my desk. But if I don't make it, I might opt for a trade school. That's okay. That also makes sense. I'm a business administration. I want to change to graphic design. Yo, that sounds fun. Also, that sounds more like a passion thing, which I'm totally for, because there's a lot of good jobs in graphic design, or at least like things you can translate it to. Go for it, B. It's gonna be good. Also, Squash, I've got faith in you. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get into it. You're gonna be fine. Fingers crossed that you will get it and it's gonna work out. But yeah, getting a teaching job is not necessarily like a huge goal anymore. Just to see, like, because I just want to have some savings and some stability, which is coming, which is there. My only worry is that if it's gonna make me like happy or not. That's what I'm scared of, but we will figure it out. We're gonna have to play out the year and see what happens. This is way too intense. Also, now that it's New Year's, does that mean we have to take out the Eurobeat mix? Because I kind of don't want to. I want to keep the Christmas songs in my playlist. I'm putting on makeup. Nice. You're gonna look super dope. Yell at me in chat, please, when it's my turn. Yeah. Well, definitely. You're after this reading, so we're gonna yell pretty soon. I just haven't got into it because I don't feel like it yet. We're kind of just vibing. We're kind of letting it run through. But everyone that is here, y'all, it's a free reading day. It's always a free reading time when we do tarot here. Exclamation join. You have two options of readings. You got a 3 or 5 spread. If you can see down there and to the right side as the to-do list. Here are our commands. Our commands are right here. We got our to-do list, which you just have to join. Choose a 3 or 5 card spread, and then pick a deck from the 3 decks you have to choose. Use the deck command, exclamation decks, and that's me doing the tarot reading. You can't change my mind. That's me doing the tarot reading. That's just facts. Me too. Okay, we'll yell at you. We'll yell at you, P, if you want it when it's your turn. We'll probably yell at the Discord as well. Just a reminder, we do have a Discord. I love that picture. Thanks, Cowboy. I've been convinced by certain people in the chat to finally make a social media for the Penguin. Like a Paper Penguin social media account. It's not gonna be much. The Instagram's just gonna show us like all of the paper corners. I call this the Paper Corner because his name is Paper. Because we're, the Paper Penguin. He's drawn on paper. He's the paper. What do you call it? Yeah, I plan on just posting all of the paper corners because you guys don't even see it as much when we play games because it's just so hidden in the corner. Or like with the just chatting screen, for example. Like we'll just move through that real quick. This is like the only time you can see it in full detail. So the cards in his hands, cards on the table. Nah, I'm multitasking. Don't worry. Okay. All right. Well, we'll yell at you anyway. But yeah. On Insta or Twitter, there's a thing. I already have a Twitter. I don't use it. It used to be my old personal Twitter, but I deleted some stuff and changed it up and made it just the Paper Penguin Twitter. So I'll be opening up they need their own social media. It could just be Paper social media. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But it'll still it'll still have no face. I think. I don't know. What's a good way to do a face reveal? Because I still want to hit a goal for it. Because I would like, I don't want just like 100 subs or whatever and be like, ha ha ha, cool, I got 100. No, I want to like give something for reaching a goal. I don't want to just cheap people out. Like for the charity thing, which is now done actually. Oh, we didn't hit the goal. I don't think we hit our charity goal. Maybe that's the thing that we should do this year. I should do it like a proper charity goal thing. That sucks, but we can always make one. We can always get a new one. Nope, it's the wrong password. I need 2 hands for that one. What? Is that it? Oh, what is it? We raised $120. That's pretty good. We were $50 off, but we reached 120. Dude, 120 is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Good job, us. Hell yeah. That's $120 to the kids. And overall, they raised $49,000. Damn. So like 25 grand each to each charity, maybe? Yo, hell yeah. Good job, team. Good job, New Zealand. You guys are doing friggin' good. Okay, let's get in with the reading. So again, just a reminder, if you want a reading, exclamation join. Gets you into the list. It's free. Don't worry about it. It's just chill. Paranoid, delusion, and apprehension. That sits in the past. Oh, very stuck in your head. Very stuck in your mind. I mean, that was pretty much 2020, wasn't it? Like just getting stuck in, not in the good way of getting stuck in, like just getting stuck and not even able to move forward. Very unsure of the next move. Then again, that was me in the past month, just unsure of what my next move is going to be. Even the past week, very unsure of what the next step is, but making steps anyway. Having to move forward as we go. But also it's the 9, so maybe like it's one more step towards like the end of this horrible thinking and this like negative pattern. So that's nice. That's a nice hopeful thing, because that sits in the past, so we're probably hopefully done with it now, and or we're about to finish it in the upcoming weeks. 8 of Pentacles in the present, talent, imagination, inspiration. Again, she just works to beautify what her craft is, what her skill is. All these plates here, all the 8 plates that are coming through, is just her working on herself and, you know, improving her skill and getting better. And she's proud of it, you know, and I feel like that's like working on my own, my funds, working on the stream, working on my like life personally. I think that's what I want to look forward to this year. Because last year the goal was just to graduate, right? Graduate with it and just see where we can go from there. This year I think is a good year to actually like take a step back and better myself, rather than having to balance, you know, going through the diploma. Because now that's done. Like, I've done a diploma and no one can take that away from me. Like, I have the diploma. It's mine now. Which is nice. 5 of Cups. I know that's not a great card. Because it talks about, like, again, 3 cups spilling and 1. Well, still 2 still being there, but being more worried about what's been spilled. Emotional loss, pessimism, and closure. The pessimism is a big thing in the future, because I'm still going to probably doubt and question if I've taken the right path. If I've taken the right steps, because I may have lost a lot of things in terms of, I mean, for example, like a big thing for me is losing the opportunity to be a teacher. The opportunity is not lost, definitely. However, with this new job, like, I don't feel like I can, like, I have to commit to this job for a while before I jump back into teaching. And I feel like it's a huge hit on my own personal, like my personal life, my image. I know people shouldn't be caring about their image as much, but it's still like a thing that matters to me, no matter how much I try to fight against it or move past it. So it's about, I guess in the future, I need to focus on what I do have rather than focusing on what I don't have, you know? Making sure that I am happy and aware of the good things that I'm doing, like being proud of the good things that I'm doing rather than focusing on the things that didn't work out, you know? Again, it's a nice mindset to be in, because you're just like, hey, let's actually look at it and take a step back rather than focusing on these tiny details of, you know, pain and loss. Justice is on my mind and the consciousness. I do want everything to be fair. I work on a system of fairness. It's quite nice to actually like pursue that, and I just want everything to like work out in terms of like putting in the work and getting something good out of it, rather than expecting something to happen because it's just supposed to happen, you know. That's not how life is supposed to be, but still looking for that fairness. Anything else with justice? I don't know how justice really fits in with it. I am ignoring competition, struggle, and inner strength. Maybe I'm maybe it's just a reminder that I do have something deeper inside me, like a deeper inner strength that I need to remember that I have, and that I just need to, focus on, I guess. And again, just remind myself that I do have it and I'm good. I'm fine. I think that's it. We're moving past that negative thoughts. We're working on ourselves and we're working on our stuff. There's going to be some failures that we're going to be way too focused on, but we still have stability. We still have things to hold on to and to be proud of. We do want to make sure that it's a fair trade and we do things the right way. And we got to look at my inner strength. All right. Nice. For anyone else still in the chat, can you please yell at Viv? It is her turn for the reading, and she needs to tell me which decks and which cards. Actually, I'll just yell at her on the Discord. Or actually, no, if she's on the stream, then I'll just yell at her on the chat. Hold on. We are dropping some frames. Hi. Okay, hello. Which decks? How many cards, madam? Which ones are you feeling? Five cards. Whichever deck. Theme? Do you have a theme that you want? We're dropping frames really weirdly. That's 809 drop frames. No theme? Do you just want general, Viv? If it's just the general, we can get you started. What to expect from 2021. Alright, cool. Lego! Alright, let's do that for you. Let's get that going. Queen of Cups. Sorry, I was putting mascara in. Dude, it's fine. Make sure your makeup look good. You gotta feel yourself, You gotta be the one who look good. You gotta make sure you feel like you look good. The only thing I understand from that sentence is something at Yanni's house. There we go. If it's a what to expect, I'm just gonna draw 5 cards in a line, and we're gonna just read through. Maybe you can apply each card to a different aspect of your life. Maybe you can apply the card to something that is gonna happen to you, or you're expecting to happen. I'm just gonna read the cards as they come out, and we're gonna put things together. Because, we're not gonna look at a past, present, and future spread on this one because it's an expectation thing. This all sits in the future. This all sits on the potential. So these are all potential cards for yourself. So there's not a real spread besides just the cards. Alright. Viv, when you're ready, let me know. We'll get started. Ready? Alright, cool. So the first card that popped out was the Queen of Cups. It talks about intoxication, emotions, and introspection, right? You're going to be around people and or around someone who makes you feel intoxicated. Not in like a negative way of like they make you feel sick or they make you feel like you're going to destroy yourself. But you're kind of like down. You're kind of invested. You're going to be extremely keen to be around this individual, whoever it is. It might be someone that you meet when you go to your university halls. It also could be yourself. You might be developing or changing yourself into a being who would attract a lot of people, who are people that are wanting to be around. Queen of Cups again, emotions. It's very strong and very high strung emotionally. High strung, it wasn't the right word. It was more of like there's like a huge wave of emotion there. that is very controlled and that's very, I guess, lovable in a way. It's something that you want to really stick to. So that might be what you're trying to aim to be, and or a person who you will meet. You have the Three of Pentacles again. That looks at hard work. The lady is, putting up a shelf with 3 pentacles on it, and there are people watching her put it up, and like being pretty stoked that she is putting it up, and like she's doing great. So it's the work on yourself, right? You're gonna continue to work on yourself, maybe because this is the goal. These are the steps to take towards it, and people are gonna be like, okay, you are doing great. Like, wow, we're seeing change. Like, maybe we're gonna see change with you mentally. We're gonna see change with you physically, even if you feel like you're gonna work on your body, or just like your fitness or something like that. Judgment card sits in the middle. Excuse me, sorry, that was really gross. I think with the Judgment sitting there, that's gonna be the main struggle for you this year. Like, the imagery is quite too on the nose when it comes to your ED, and that's gonna be a thing that you're gonna have to work on as you go. I can remember more feminine housewives. Tarot 3 cards. Okay, cool. Thank you for the thing, Ravina. Thank you for the clarity of your request. But yeah, for Viv, I think that's gonna be the main struggle that you're gonna have to work through and figure out. Because I mean, it's gonna be there, right? Not every year is gonna be magnificently perfect. That's just impossible to expect from the universe, right? So it's just gonna be straight up. That's gonna be a focus in terms of what you need to work on and what you need to like get through. This feels like what you can be. This feels like how you can get there. Your struggles are gonna come mainly from yourself. I think it's gonna be that. It's gonna be hard to figure out whether or not, your mind is gonna be like rough on you. So again, I'm still gonna call for you to take some sort of counseling or therapy when it's available to you, especially if it's free and if the university provides it. You just have to take advantage of the stuff that's around you. Judgment also talks about acceptance. It may not be with yourself, it may be with other people around you in your life, or the new people that you meet. You might have to just learn to accept those people, because they won't be perfect. Maybe they'll piss you off and there'll be a lot of wrong things about them, but there's gonna be something about them that you will just have to accept. Again, and this doesn't mean, just accept whoever comes first, whoever shows up. You can remove from the queue. Happy New Year. Oh, all good, Squash. Have a good New Year. Hopefully you're celebrating. I'll keep you on the list in case you come back, but we'll just do whoever's next. Thank you for popping by. Bye. Yeah. So the Judgment is a good reminder of accepting, number one, yourself, but also accepting the people around you. Because yes, some judgment is healthy, and figuring stuff out and making those decisions is healthy. However, you just gotta remember that no one's perfect. That's the main thing. The Fool sits out here. Maybe this talks about now your future opportunities. There's a lot of things that's gonna come towards you that's gonna be brand new. It's gonna be like a leap of faith. It's gonna be something that's gonna be fun and crazy and just brand new. You're exploring the world. It's great. Like, it's a good opportunity for you. We're dropping a lot of frames. We've dropped 1% now. I hope it's not too bad. Is it bad? Are we dropping real hard? It's fine for you? Okay, I'm just concerned on my end. It doesn't look great. It's dropping pretty hard on my end. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, that's the Fool card. You have a lot of opportunity. There's going to be a lot for you this year. You're buffering for you. I'm buffering for you. Hi, Autumn. Happy New Year. Yeah, that's rough if I am. Hopefully, I think it's stabilized now. It seems to be fine. I might just turn off a couple things. Alright. And then finally for you, Viv, you have the Nine of Wands. I hope you're doing good as well, Autumn. Bottle popping water. Okay, we'll get that. Sort of like off and on. Okay. Hopefully it has stabilized. We are kind of okay now. Another ant. Nine of Wands talks about obstacles overcome and imminent success. Like, you're gonna get there, Viv, when it comes to it. Like, all these struggles from here, this goal of being here, you're gonna reach it, and it will be overcome. Just know that it's possible for it to be overcome. It's not gonna be this, like, forever frustration that you're gonna have to constantly fight through. Like, you will have wins, definitely. No matter how many times it's gonna bring you down, there's still gonna be that success that's imminent. 2021 is a good year, but it's not just gonna fall into your lap, is what the reading's gonna say, right? Because this is present. This is I think the two key cards for you in order to make it a good year are these two, right? Three of Pentacles, because without hard work, you're not actually gonna get anything. You can't just expect things to fall into your lap. You're gonna have to take some steps. You're gonna have to take some movements to actually get you to where you want to be. And number two, this card is very important because it talks about opportunity. So you have to look at the opportunities in front of you, even if it scares you. Like, again, make sure it's not a dangerous thing, right? But if there's an opportunity out there that you're unsure about, just take the leap of faith. There are gonna be a bunch of leaps of faith that you're gonna have to take this year, and you can just kind of gamble. Yeah, definitely go to therapy. That's gonna be a big thing. That's gonna be that's something that you can overcome, and you could probably take the year to. I'm not gonna say you're gonna overcome it this year. I can't guarantee that, but you can take a lot more steps in order to handle it better and to tackle the ED a lot better. But in terms of making it a good year, it's these two, because you have to work to make that better. You have to work to get this through, but you also have to work even after taking the leap of faith. So it's a lot of consistency in terms of that. Just remember, when you put the work in, it's gonna pay off. It may not pay off in the way you expect, but there will be a payoff of some sort. So yeah, that's good. Just expect to work this year. I think that's the thing for you. Just expect to work. Which is not bad. Quite like that, Viv. That's really good for you. F work, yucky. Yeah, work is not fun sometimes, but well, most of the time. But you got to do it. And you work hard enough. No, thank you, Viv. Hopefully your New Year's with your garbage aunt is not going to be so garbage. But that works out. I'm gonna have to go. I have people over and such. That's fine. Have fun. You can have fun. I will pray for your patience. You will have fun. Just make it fun for you and run away if you need to run away. Alright. Who is next? Yeah, we love you. Happy New Year. Or for there to be enough wine for you to have fun. Yo, fingers crossed you might. Fingers crossed there will be enough wine. It's the New Year celebration. Surely. Yes. B. Nexel. Oh, that was instantly. Hello. Would you like your reading now? I turn 18 and also a wine aunt. Being a wine aunt is not, well, obviously the age is a thing. You don't have to be old to be a wine aunt. Bye. Also, Autumn, if you would like a reading, let me know. Same as Viv. Do you want the same deck or do you want a different deck? Yeah, Tuesday, if you want a reading, let me know. Oh, the water. That's right. That's right. So, were you here, Ravina, when I said the sad news that my bottle got stolen? I got stolen, and I never got it back, but we've got this now. Alright, Autumn's in. Weird that you can't do it. I think you have to do it as the first one. We have this bottle. This is a bottle that I won for the Big Burrito Challenge. The 10-year anniversary of eating a KG burrito every single year. You all love the Housewives? Okay, we'll get Ravina's bottle pop. So instead of a bottle pop like we normally do, I'm just gonna ding this bottle a couple times because the sound is quite good. I hope you're ready for it because it's quite good. You can hear the bottle. I'm just holding it like this, holding it by the thing. I'm just gonna ding the shit out of it. It's good, man. I still would like to keep the pop. I might make another redeem where I can just ding the bottle because it's quite It's quite good. Alright, streams have the frames have also stabilized a bit, which is cool, nice. I drink to that too. Alright, B. 6 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, another Queen card. That was quick. Oh, 9 of Wands as well? Jesus Christ, the Moon. Things are popping out real hard. 10 of Swords. Not bad, not bad. Yes, the 10 of Swords is present, but overall, it's not bad. When you're ready, B, let me know and we'll get started. You ready? Alright, let's do this. The day that I can stream where I don't have to wait, like there's not a huge delay in terms of chat and what I read. Cannot wait. I cannot wait. Where's the card? Right, here we go. Alright, B, so when we get started with the 6 of Cups, talks about nostalgia, innocence, and old flames. There's going to be people from your past that are going to pop back up this year to say hello and maybe make an emphasis or an impact into your life. Quite. A lot of people are very concerned when they hear about people in the past, because normally people in the past means people that have left your life and or you've chosen to leave them. And this does not just settle in for partners as it sounds. It could be friendships, maybe family members that you haven't spoken to in a very long time. I would even say classmates, maybe classmates because university and stuff like that. Like you might just see them again because the year is going to start to, fingers crossed with COVID and everything, it like settles down and everyone can go back to a state of normal. There's going to be a lot of that. A lot of people from the past are going to be like, what's up, B? Hey, you know, let's catch up. Let's do this, whatever. Be prepared for that. It's quite nice. There's also a sense of charity there. The 6 of Cups gives. So I don't know if it's a call for you to maybe be more open with your time, accepting more people in. I don't know if this is if you're the type of person to like say no to a lot of people and a lot of hangouts. I don't get that from how much I've spoken to you in a bit, but I haven't, spoken to you that long to know much. There's an open sense of charity there. Maybe when it comes to me, maybe people from the past are going to come and help you and you're not a fan of it. So just be more open to being okay with the help and saying, yes, thank you very much. I appreciate the help. Let's go. That sits there. You have the Queen of Pentacles, which a lot of people would say is good. In this deck specifically, I think of the Queen of Pentacles as a card to maybe potentially look out for and worry about. Not worry as in it's going to be a huge mess and a huge pain. Just to be careful of, because it does talk about materialism, elegance, and high expectations. You might be putting yourself in situations and or you're putting your hopes up in a place that might take it might take a miracle to get what you want or what you expect for things to happen, right? Like if I'm expecting a job, right? I can't expect my job to be like a 6-figure job that's super easy and super fun and rewarding. That's just impossible. That expectation is not going to happen unless, I put like the most insane amount of work and get lucky at the same time. So this would actually tell you to settle your expectations of what may happen. I'm gonna sneeze. Give me 1 second. Oh my god. Oh, I muted the mic on time. When it comes to that, yeah, and it also goes both ways. It's not just expecting good things and having high expectations of good things that are supposed to happen. It could also be some struggles and some like terrible things, right? You can't expect terrible things to happen. You can't have good expectations. You can't like expect things to happen terribly and make it happen. You need to settle your expectations to make sure it's a realistic place to look at and figure out. Because there's a lot of unanswered questions when it comes to this reading. A lot of like thinking and a lot of like deliberation that might mess up with what your expectations will be for the year. I would say ground your expectations. Be like, what's realistically going to happen? And then take that next step from there. And that could be the high expectation that you can go from. But just don't expect the world from a couple rocks. Don't expect an entire cake from like 2 eggs. No, it's fine. It's not that things will happen bad or things that will happen like super amazing. It's just you have to like settle that thought, settle that fear almost. Nine of Wands, literally in Viv's previous reading, you're gonna get over some sort of struggle. There will be something to be overcome. You have this opportunity here. I think for Viv, it was more of like she has to work for it in order to get it. This one for me, for you, this one for me tells me that you're going to get over something, or a struggle will end because it's about time for it to end. You have struggled enough. You have worked through it enough. You've done pretty much everything you can concerning this struggle, and it's going to end and you will succeed with it. I'm going to jump that to the Ten of Swords because that is the end of the struggle. The Ten of Swords is like being stabbed in the back, but it's a lot nicer imagery here. But it's the end of that struggle. It's the end of it. That's the last sword. 10 is the end of the cycle. We can move on and like go back to the Ace of Swords, which is like the start of like thinking again and clarity. B needs to go to therapy to do that. I feel like that's a good thing to know. I feel like that's something that you do. You brought that up. I didn't know that you needed to or wanted to go to therapy, but that's you saying that you will do it, and you're gonna have to do it. It's gonna be about time for you to actually like face these two things. The Moon sits here. Again, no specific meaning to the positioning of the cards. It's just the order that it came out. The Moon card is quite fun because it talks about instinct, intuition, and dreams. It's about listening to your subconscious and like listening to your gut feeling and actually like taking action of it, right? You're gonna be like, I need, like if you're saying you need to go to therapy and it's been a gut feeling for you to actually go out and try it and actually work through these problems because you kind of know in the back of your mind that you're not over it, then that's perfectly fine. Like that's a beautiful thing to understand and to come to grips with, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people struggle to actually like take that step. So I feel like that's the step that you need to take so that you can get done with this horrendous like painful cycle, so you can finally overcome it and actually get through it, which is great. Again, nostalgia, that more comes. That's why I want to go. That's good. No, I'm glad that you can like figure it out for yourself and know like things that you can do to potentially help. Like that's really mature of you, and like that's really smart of you to do, because you're looking out for yourself and you're taking care of yourself, and you're not afraid of the... at this point, I don't even see a stigma in it anymore, but there is a stigma with some people. But that stigma doesn't exist with you, and that's beautiful. It is a problem of the past because these two cards are very nostalgic, and you look back up on it. Charity work, I guess, makes sense when you're going to go to therapy and get some doctors to help you, get some professionals to help you. Maybe the high expectation is that you expect it to be good and fixed after a couple sessions. It's going to take a lot longer. It's going to take some time. Don't expect it to be fixed soon. You got to just be patient with yourself and be patient with the journey that you're going to take with it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because it's an easily overcomeable. Excuse me. It's a situation that you can easily overcome. And that's it here. Right? Things from the past with this nostalgia stuff. Overcoming the painful cycle, the high expectations. So, patience with yourself, B. I know you're putting in the work now, which is magnificent to hear. It's beautiful to hear. Just have that patience, and you'll get there, honestly. You'll be fine. And that's pretty much your reading. Like, that's pretty good. No, thank you. I'm so glad that you're here and you taking the time to hang out. And I'm very glad that you decided that you're gonna go to therapy and like figure stuff out. Just remember to be patient with it. And if the therapist that you're working with isn't really like working out for you, don't be afraid to change your therapist. You gotta find the right therapist for you, you know? But good luck. It's gonna be a good one for you. You're gonna feel relieved by the end of the year is what I'm feeling. Also, I hope your celebration isn't as stressful as Viv's. And you have actually a good celebration to go through. Okay, Ravina. It is your turn. You want 3 cards. How can I be more warm and feminine? 3 cards from the Housewives. Oh, shoot. Nope. That's a lot of cards. They're actually pretty chill. Nice. We need one more card from you. Very, very weird. I'm gonna drink some water. I like this. I like this a lot. When you're ready, let me know, and then we'll get started. They're here? Alright. So, let's look at the King of Cups. This is a reading supposed to be about how you can be more warm and feminine, right? Warm and feminine. However, there are 2 male and... What are you singing, B? Or is he doing the persona trumpets? Anyway, 2 masculine energies, and then the Ace of Wands. How to be more feminine from the Housewives Tarot. Maybe you need to decide, just without reading what the cards mean, just at seeing the energies that come out. Maybe it's just embracing. Maybe it's just embracing your masculine side. Oh, I get it. I feel like that's a lot of that. It's the... Maybe you don't need to be more feminine. Maybe you're warm. Maybe there is a lot of warmth that can come from your masculine side. Because everyone has their feminine and masculine side. I don't care what your gender is or what your sex is or whatever. Those are just the energies we emit, and that's just how the tradition of tarot speaks about logic and emotion and warmth and I wouldn't say coldness, but like a decision. Because of a lot of developed masculine energy traits. Maybe it's understanding those traits a little better and then having a way to translate that into your feminine side. Maybe you're finding out, like, maybe it's just uncomfortable for you because it's not where you expected yourself to be, but once you've developed these things, you can be like, we can use this is good. Just because it's not what I expected doesn't mean it's a failure, right? Like sometimes you figure out a skill that you have, but then you didn't expect it or didn't want that skill, but then this skill is going to do a lot of good for you. Maybe that comes with this reading, just from the general outset, because again, a lot of readers like to read that as very phallic, but this isn't like any sexual energy or anything. It's just more of like, how are you feeling? When we look at the King of Cups, we're going to get into the cards now. King of Cups talks about like peak of emotion. It's like the height of emotion, because the king is the end of the, it's the top card in the suit of all suits. Not necessarily have to be masculine energy all the time, because you could just be overcoming some emotion and being able to control it a lot better or be more focused towards it, which is magnificent to see. there's a sense of not being comfortable with your feelings. So you need to do a couple things in order to make yourself feel more comfortable and present yourself and be able to share some certain things. Getting in touch with your spirits, both in the pun sense of drinking and just your general spirit, maybe a thing that's going to be called for. It's a thing that you have to figure out to do in order to, I guess if you're trying to unlock it, that's kind of a thing that you need to do. Be more aware of your emotional side, because that emotional side will come through and will actually work out for you. Ace of Wands, when you look at it, talk about energy projects and adventure. Again, for me, it's just a sense that you need to adventure. Again, taking keywords out, you need to take the opportunity to embrace this masculine side and explore it a bit more and hone it and create a sense of mastery almost, so that you can pull it out and when you need to. And I feel the feminine aspect of your life and becoming more feminine and warm. Oh, hi Josue, thank you for lurking. Happy New Year. I hope it's not too late and I hope things are going good. But yeah, back to you, Ravina. I think you need to take the time to explore it, because I think you can be warm and masculine. Happy New Year for sure, my guy. I hope you're doing great. Yeah, so don't be afraid of it. Don't feel the need to change. I think this is a good opportunity. I mean, if the cards are saying anything, it's a good opportunity to be hey, now's the time to look through and figure it out. This is going to be fun. This could be very good. We'll look at the King of Swords. King of Swords is quite nice too, because he's very blunt and very logical. Stubborn, judgmental, and blunt. The key trait for the King of Swords is that he's very impartial, right? He doesn't side with one or the other. The King of Swords doesn't have a bias. The King of Swords is very down the middle, but very ready to make a decision. So maybe you have been more feminine or focused too much on wanting to hone your feminine side. The King of Swords is like a call to balance that out, bring back some masculine into your life, into your energies. And again, this isn't about being a man or whatever. It's putting some more logic in, putting some more thought, being one with your emotions, and taking stern decisions, being the one to make decisions of certain aspects. That's what the King of Swords is wanting you to do. Because if you're not going to explore that other side, if you're going to ignore another side of essentially what humans are, right? I'm not implying that there's only two genders or two things, but with the energies, the masculine and feminine is the traditional way to look at it. You need both. You need both to make one whole human. You can't just make one better than the other, because that's going to bring you imbalance and you're not going to be able to deal with certain situations. So it's about using your masculine side, or this masculine side that's growing and you're experiencing, making that more balanced, because your feminine side, I think your feminine side actually feels strong enough and it's fine. Maybe this is just the trajectory that you need to explore, and don't fall into the trap of making the masculine side your whole personality or your whole self. It's not you. You gotta balance the both, put them together into one. You gotta find that. And it's the start of it, because the Ace of Wands sits in the middle. It sits real nice to it. So get in touch with your spirits and how you actually feel and what your actual energy is that comes to it. Don't be afraid of the adventure. Explore it. Take your time. Hone it. Make it better. And then make a decision on what your balance is going to feel like. Make a decision on who you're going to be and what you're going to be able to, apply to the world, apply to your life. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You need to understand your masculine side in order to be your warm and feminine side. That's it. Thank you. No, thank you. I hope you're having a good New Year. I quite like that. It's a good little adventure for you to have. And it's something that you can continuously learn with. Sometimes you don't need a specific goal. Sometimes you just need a trajectory to walk towards, and that's quite nice. Oof. All right, Tuesday. It is your turn. If you would please let me know which deck you would like me to do. Go ahead and surprise me. All right. That's the scariest thing to see sometimes. Excuse me, but we can do this. We can do this. It'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be good. So I just noticed that, haha, I'm currently watching Speedrunner, but I have this up on my second screen so I can mod. Thank you, Jose. Let me know when you're done with Speedrunner so I can do you a reading if you want. Free for you to draw. I don't think I've ever made an actual request for you yet. You haven't, but I'll surprise you. Don't worry, we'll get things going. I just need a quick second. Just made you decide for me. That's fine. Again, sometimes you just want... You need the reader to make a decision for you. There's just a couple things that I'm trying to just sort out real quick. Alrighty. We're going to stick with the housewife cards, and we're going to see how many pop out for you. And let's see what it says. Let's just see what it says. 5 of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Well. Right. When you're ready, Tuesday, let me know. Then we'll just get stuck into it. You're good to go? Alright, 5 of Cups sits in your past. I don't know what I did. I just kind of went with what was happening and pretty much letting the energy just take over. So I was going to do a line essentially, but it ended up being a cross. 21 biddies! Thank you, Josue. Thank you so much for the biddies, my guy. You've been very supportive of me and my beginning of streaming, and I really, really appreciate it. It's a lot of ones though, so feeling good. Feeling that stripper life. I need to buy biddies after I get my first paycheck. That's what I'll do, so I can actually start to support the peeps that I watch and the peeps that support me back. But yeah, Tuesday, 5 of Cups, you know the drill. Thank you, Streamlabs. Wait, did we actually? Yeah, we did. Did? What do you mean did? Yeah, so there's again, emotional loss, pessimism, and closure. There's things that you have gone through in the past that you have felt more to be a failure than what normally here in 21 because 2021. Probably. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Yeah. Just remember, Tuesday, that you still have 2 things around you. You still have the 2 cups that did not spill. They're still with you. You didn't lose everything from what came from the past. Although you do look at it a lot like you lost a lot, you haven't. You haven't. You're still fine. You're still stable. You're good. Just remember that. That's what this card wants to remind you of. It's not that you've lost it all. It's that you still have a lot. Beeper 105, hi. You're up next, actually. It's quite quiet today. And thank you for the follow, Beeper105. I hope you're having a happy new year, wherever you are in the world, and or a good New Year's Eve. But yeah, it's good Tuesday so far. Two of Pentacles, the usual. You're balancing something. There's a juggling act that needs to be sorted out. There's a lot of balance. There's a lot of responsibility. And I don't know if you feel a sense of pressure coming through. Not so sure. But that balance between like your work life when it comes to with your personal life, I don't know if that's going to be something that you need to focus on or something that's like been a problem. But I think you've been too deep in another while you're ignoring the other thing. Sorry, you're too deep into one while you ignore the other thing. Whatever it is, make sure that you find balance in it again, because you need to put some life into both, because both are very important for you. Oh, for sure, life is a pressure cooker testing me always. That's fair. It does call for some balance between work and play, because if you're putting too much of your life into work, you need to start putting more into play, into having fun, because life isn't just about your work. Life is about making you happy and like pursuing things that you want. So bring that to you. Bring that back to yourself, and give yourself the right, essentially the right to have fun and do your thing. Four of Swords. Four of Swords usually talks about recovery, and rest, which comes in the future. This one is more about reinvention and figuring out what's next and what your next step is. There's some sort of change that comes in, or that is coming into you into the future, where it's something that's like, I don't know, it feels like something that you've been working on for a very long time, and it's finally going to come to fruition. There's going to be some sort of change or some sort of like clarity almost to what you're experiencing in your life, that you're going to be like, this is going to be good. Now it's time. Like, you've evolved essentially from where you were back then. Like, you've been thinking about making some changes, thinking about doing things differently. It's really good timing for that card, because New Year's is such a nice place to redo everything and start over. As much as we humans are like kind of dumb for doing it, it's quite nice. Hi, Em. Oh man, I hope that's my dissertation right there. Maybe. Sorry, I'm not a fan of the song. It's too hard. Welcome, Em. Happy New Year, Em. Yeah, maybe there's some sort of change that comes through with that. No, this is your dissertation. Sorry, I gotta say no to that. This is your dissertation. Eight of Pentacles is working on a thing that you're gonna be proud of. I think you're gonna be proud of your dissertation. I think you're gonna be proud of what you make. You're gonna be proud of what's gonna be happening. You're working on it. That's the thing. You've been working on it for a very long time. It's on your mind. It's too clear that this is on your mind. This is different. This is a. So if this talks about balance, this is the work side. This is the play side. Maybe you're gonna find a new hobby, a new thing to be passionate about on the side, a new thing that like kind of leads you on the off time. So that's what these three are, right? That's where it comes through. Why is the Nine of Swords in the subconscious though? How are you, Em? I hope you're doing good. I hope your celebrations are going to be ending up like super lit at home with some fam. Hey, welcome to the queue. Yeah, no, okay. You're probably just afraid. You're scared of either this change or what happens to the dissertation. This talks about fear that is, number one, legitimate. You know, let's not discredit any emotions that people feel. But number two, it's like almost unnecessary. Like, you've had the healthy amount of fear, and you're just kind of piling onto it and making it worse. There's that a sense of overthinking, overanalyzing, and putting too much into it. When at the beginning you felt the perfect amount of fear, like the healthy amount of fear. So just be careful about that. It's not gonna be completely scary. Well, not probably not. Maybe a few fireworks, but we're all jacked up from skiing. But dude, that's fair. You guys would be super tired. How was the ski trip, by the way? Was it fun?
Once I finished my master's, I kind of said that it's a time to quit my retail job and move into something associated with my qualifications. Hell yeah, it is very scary. That is a very scary thing to do and think about. However, have faith that you're prepared for it. I think that's where the change comes in. You're changing what's happening in your life around that. You will find that balance, I'm pretty sure. That's just going to come too. I don't really want to quit my job because I do love it, even if it's not what I studied for. Yeah, but sometimes we have to, like, you know, it was fun. I did not do well. I'm assuming a bunch of crashes and a bunch of falls. But it's a scary thing because you don't want to leave something that you love and have established. But this also seems like a thing that you do want with your master's and with your qualification. It's something that I feel like you've worked towards, and if it is in the cards for you in the future, get it because we're doing tarot. If it is in the cards for you, then I fully support the jump. I fully support you moving through and reinventing yourself and going towards a new step. Scary, definitely. I feel like you feel that you're not going to get back to that sort of love, but I feel like those people will be there for you anyway. You're friends with them. They're going to be fine. You play D&D with them. They're going to stick around. You have ways to stay with them and continue to help and support. I guess you're afraid of this feeling again. You're afraid of this coming back into fruition where you feel like you've lost a lot, but really you're starting something else that's great. Something good will be coming through even with all the spills. I love my team. Breaks my heart to leave or think about leaving. Yeah. It's a sad thing to think about. However, it's also like a movement in life and you need to grow. But that's if it's in the cards for you in the future, which I feel like it will be. And they love you back, I'm sure, and they will support this because you're going to be moving on to something, I wouldn't say better. Maybe better. Maybe for you it doesn't feel better because you're saying goodbye to people, but it's just the way that goodbyes work, right? It sucks, but it's for the best, and they're not going to be gone forever. So just make sure that it's just going to take a little more to maintain those contacts. So don't be afraid. You gotta pull back the fear and like think of it how it actually is, and then you'll be fine. I worked with those people for like 5 years, and I don't like to think about ambition and money. It's what takes me away from the job. That's also fair, but that decision doesn't have to be right now. That decision can take its time. You gotta finish this first. The dissertation, the studies, everything like that's gotta finish first, and then you'll find balance. You'll be good. Let's not overthink it. Let's not do what this card says. You're ignoring that it's a big deal. You're ignoring that you're making it a lot scarier and a lot like freakier than it is. Because you already had the healthy amount of fear to begin with. True, might feel horribly, so won't need to worry about getting the master's. No, I mean, I wasn't saying that. But that's also a way to think about it, but I don't think that's how it's gonna go. You're gonna get the master's for sure. I feel you. I feel it. You're a smart girl. You're a smart lady. And I've got faith in you. So you're fine. And you have faith in you too. But thank you for letting me do your reading. I hope the readings that you're doing for your friends is a bit fun. And I hope it's a bit, you got some crazy fun readings that aren't too bummerish. But hells yes. I might hit you up again for a rune reading for the start of the year. If that's chill with ya. Okay, Beeper, are you still here? To be fair, really awesome readings this year. That's so good to hear. Always good to hear that, it's not getting weird and messed up. Hit me up whenever. I definitely will, ma'am. I definitely will. Also, shout out to Autumn and Tuesday in the chat for helping me with my D&D character. Yeah. Beeper, are you here? Are you still in the chat? I almost dropped my water bottle. That would have been horrendous. Hi, it's your turn. Oh, lol. Sorry. Cool. Beeper, please read the to-do list here. I would like to know if you want a 3 or 5 card spread and which deck you would like me to use. You can use exclamation decks to find out the deck. Did I finish my character? Yeah, I finished my character. I just need to upload him and fix the character sheet on Roll20. Do you want to see the art? Do you want to see the art? It's really dumb. The art is really dumb. But I drew my own little crude, horrendous drawing. And I'm so in love with it. I love my character. Yes? Okay. No? No, show me? What? Please? Okay, I'll show it on stream. Okay. Next. That doesn't sound... That doesn't sound... Please show me something. I showed you mine. That doesn't sound good, but you know, I know what you mean. Okay, we'll reveal my character. I really love him. I do hope we get to play for a while. Where is it? Writing files? No, because you said it was horrible. I mean, it kind of is. Oh, I actually have to teach you a thing, because for Roll20, you need to... Can I please get a 3-card reading with a housewife? Hell yeah. Don't listen to him, B. It's awesome. 50-50. 50-50. Why did that pause? Why did that pause? Da da dum 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 dum. Dum dum dum. There we go. Okay. Are you ready? Say hello to Rick Thor. That's my Dragonborn Paladin, baby, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so proud. I did him in like, I don't know, an hour or two, or half an hour or something. I still love it. Thank you. And I did it while I cleaned him up while I was chatting with Autumn yesterday. He's our tank. He's gonna have to deal with our BS, guys. We're gonna have to go. The abs. It's the armor. There, Autumn. God, M hit it on the nose. It wasn't supposed to look like Mushu. It ended up being a Mushu. Here's the So we have to make tokens. This is the token that we're gonna have to see. I told you it was Mushu. This is gonna be the token that we're gonna have to use for Roll20. I will show you guys how to make a token. Actually, it's pretty straightforward. I'll send a link on how you can make a token. But that's pretty much him. Rick Thor, babies. I'm so ready. He's gonna spread the word of the giants. My favorite part is this little curl in his eye. I have to draw mine on computer. I was bored, man. I was helping a friend out with a problem, so I just started drawing stuff. And it's so easy to draw dragon heads because there's like a specific shape that you can follow with. Lol, I will need help. Dude, Tuesday's got your back. I was on a call with Tuesday yesterday for like 2 hours. She was magnificent. Oh, poem. A D&D poem. Oh. Okay, we can do that. We can definitely do that. We will do it after Beeper's reading, though. Because Beeper has been patient. Beeper, did you have a theme that you wanted with the reading, or did you want it more general? I'm just kind of curious. If you don't need a theme, by the way, I'm just wondering if you had one in mind. That's a lot of cards. It's too many cards. Oh, we need to delete that because the charity thing is done. Oh my god. 3 cards popped out all at once. Take what you will. General's fine. Perfect. Get ready for this one. This is a 1. This is a 1. Oh, anyone who does readings, the order does not matter. Just gonna have you look at that. Anyone who knows anything about the tarot. This is wild. Beeper, this is beautiful. Beeper, this is magnificent. Also, the song that is playing right now is called, what is it called? Last Surprise. And the lyrics are, you'll never see it coming. Yeah, I don't think you saw this coming. I still don't think you will see whatever's gonna happen to you coming. This is great. Tell me when you're ready. I'm not even gonna read the book. I know what these cards are. Oh, is that a bad sign? No, not at all. Are you ready? Because, wow. Me not knowing anything about tarot. Ah, yes, of course you get it. Ah, yes, you know, a tarot connoisseur like I. But that's the High Priestess, the Lovers, and the Four of Wands. Yes, go for it? Alright. So, normally I would read the 3-card spread as a past, present, and future, but these cards kind of just like link in together, and it feels really good. Like, this feels really well put together. Things are kind of just gonna go in and feel amazing. You've got this opportunity here that is gonna take a lot of intuition and a lot of like gut feeling and gut thinking. You gotta remember to listen to yourself, listen to how you feel, and don't let logic take too much control. Again, when I say things like that, you need to maintain that there is a balance. Like, there's a reason why logic and emotion is present. You need both to function and to be at your best. It's just that sometimes you have to let emotion take over once in a while. You have to let logic take over once in a while. You find that balance, and you find when to apply both key things of a human and of like general living in the situations, right? You can't apply logic to everything. That's going to make you a robot. You can't apply emotions to everything. That'll make you a mess. High Priestess is this card. High Priestess says, listen to your intuition. Listen to the silent messages that are being spread around you by the universe. There are signs that tell you, yes, it's time. Go for it. Think about it. This is going to be good. Plan your next step. If this tarot reading is like a sign for it, that could be it too. The Lover's card sits in the middle. The Lover's card talks about true love, romance, and passion. It talks about coming together. May not have to be romantic. A lot of the time, the Lover's card can talk about in a career reading. It could talk about your passion for work, like an area of work that you're passionate about that you can go towards and figure out. But when it comes to this, you also have the Four of Wands, which is the 1111 card, which is once, you know, see these 2 ones here and 2 wands there. That's 2 11s. 1111. If you know anything about that, you make a wish at 1111. So it's the dream come true card. The Four of Wands talks about resting and enjoying where you are at, celebrating the hard work and the achievements that you have. So I feel like if you listen to your intuition, you find the Lovers in terms of like where you're gonna like a place in life that you feel a lot of love, or love is like strong and passionate for. That's through listening to your intuition. If you cash in on that at the right time, if you go for it and it'll work out, boom, you're gonna be sitting pretty with the 1111 card here. You're gonna be sitting pretty with that Four of Wands, dream come true. You get to rest and like celebrate and be happy with what you have, and then you're gonna be great. You're gonna be sweet. You can move on and work to the next step. There's a lot of good coming into you with this spread in general. It's very nice. The advice for me would be just listen to, again, it's hard to say listen to your intuition, because your intuition isn't always going to be front and center, and a lot of people don't know how to listen to their intuition because they've never thought about it before. It's normally just a thing that like sways your thinking generally. I literally just got my dream job this September. I was just talking to my family about how this pandemic has made it difficult to celebrate it. There will be a time. There will be a time. You'll be able to celebrate it at some point. I mean, every day that you work there should be a celebration in itself if it's your dream job, right? I mean, obviously not every day. There's going to be garbage days, and maybe the job isn't like those instantly gratifying jobs that it takes a while to be, to feel the love afterwards. But there will be a time to celebrate. You have put yourself in a position to be in a very good place in terms of loving life and being able to pursue life in the best way that you can. I'm very proud of you. That's very sick. I'm so happy for you. This spread is beautiful, right? I would say continue to listen to your intuition. Find the time to raise your feet and pat yourself on the back because you worked hard enough to get this. And or if you got lucky, celebrate that luck. The fact that you have it doesn't mean that you don't deserve it, right? A lot of people, when things are lucky to them, they feel like they don't deserve it. No, luck is a very important thing in life because without it, like, there's gonna be so many people who, like, didn't become YouTubers or celebrities, etc. You gotta be thankful for what's happened to you, and the fact that you're thankful about it doesn't mean you're gonna throw it away or throw away the opportunity, right? The fact that you're thankful about it is, I think, what the universe, or if you have a religion, your God would want you to follow through with, right? Because a lot of people see luck as a blessing from like God or the universe. And the only thing to be is to say thank you and to do the best you can with this opportunity. And I think that's something that you're going to be able to do at some point in time. Maybe not soon. You can't celebrate it soon. But I feel like every day that you're doing it is a celebration in itself. So hell yes, Beeper. That's so good. Congrats on that job, by the way. Finding a dream job during COVID times. Not easy. And you managed to do it. And I'm so happy for you. You've done good, and let's continue this trend, right? Let's continue to keep working hard and be thankful for the opportunity that you have been given, or that you worked for as well. I'm not gonna discredit your work. You probably worked real hard for it. So hell yes, dude. Thank you so much for letting me do your reading. I love doing that. I love telling people, or like exposing the good that's happened to them and making them be like, this worked out. It's pretty good. So thank you. That's such a good, like, positive thing to come through. All right. I hope to see you around. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Good luck. Happy New Year. And we're going to get some poems written. So B, you wanted a tarot poem. Sorry, not a tarot. A D&D poem. 5 housewives for me after the poem. Hell yes. I got you there. We will definitely do it. We've done only housewife readings. Tells you how much we love this goddamn deck. Also, let me pitch an idea. Should we do tarot points? God, channel points for like a doodle? Is that a thing that people would be down for? Say if I made it like, I don't know, 15,000 points for a doodle? Or like 10,000 points for a doodle? Because the way that I made Rick Thor... Let's just jump to that again. I just doodled him. It was a kind of a funsy thing, and I feel like I can start practicing my doodles for funs. Are we down for channel points for doodles? I can do like a cheap... Oops. We can go webcam scene. I can do like a cheap one. I'll waste them all. I'm not going to say that there will be good doodles. There will just be doodles. So like, let's say... maybe 5,000 points for like a black and white doodle with no color, and maybe 8,000 for like, oh god, 31k. There's a lot. I'm game. We got about 31k. Okay, yeah, I'll do 2. I'll set it up. Someone remind me to set it up, please. Black and white. What's a fair price, do you think? What's a fair point price? Is 5,000 too much? Because it does stop the stream. I've been about this, I never use them. Tuesday, if you want a poem, I'm definitely going to write you a poem if you want a poem. Thank you, M. So let's figure out the price. Like, is 5,000 okay, or is that too much for a black and white doodle? And then a colored one could be like 8,000 or something. 5k is good. Yeah, because just like poems, it kind of stops the stream. And if it's a doodle, I think you should up it. So a doodle is more than 5K. 5.5? 5.5? Okay, 5.5 for... 5.5 for a doodle. Okay. I feel like doing the doodle thing is going to be the reason why we have another, it's how we can get another emote, just by accident. Okay. Color should be 15K. Ooh, that's very high for color. It could be good though. It could work out. Would a color doodle take longer than a 5 card? If so, 15K is about right. Yeah, so a 5 card spread normally would take like what, 10, 20 minutes? Depending on how how specific we get. But then again, a black and white doodle is gonna be like pretty quick. Mox off, hi. Were we supposed to say hell yes? Hello? Oh, there we go. It was supposed to be hello. I was concerned. I was like, are you like coming in strong, being like, hell yeah, what's up? No, it's just a hello. Hey, what's up? If you like a reading, exclamation join. We have the swanky new what do you call it? What the word was the word? Assets, which literally like, took me what 15 minutes to make. It didn't take long. Welcome to the queue. You are going to be after M. It's a small. We got a small queue today, but I'm currently writing a poem. You can redeem poems in the stream. I'm writing a poem for Nexelhada or B, and she wanted me to write a D&D poem. I'm just kind of writing a poem of what I expect to happen, or like the expectations of D&D. Also, just a warning for future streams. We might have to change the stream time. Expectations a mess. We will have a change of stream times because of work. It's gonna be 9 to 5, I think. But we'll see when I get my my what do you call it? My contract. It'll be a bit later than usual. It will definitely not be at 2 p.m. anymore here. So that might suck, but I will still try to maintain one weekend stream that starts at 2. So that for the people that it's like way too late for, we can still make it happen. I will try my best. I do want to keep it normal times. I don't want to like say goodbye to the usuals just because it's too late for them. So I'm going to do my best to keep it like a good time. And we'll stream at least, I'm looking to stream at least 3 times a week. I think 3 times a week would be good. We could do 2 gaming or 4 times a week. Nah, 3 times a week would be good. 2 gaming, 1 tarot. We should be fine. Yeah, that's just, you know, trying to settle expectations for 2021. There's going to be some changes. There's going to be some more order. But that won't happen till like February. Because I have some time before I start my work. Oh, Pen, hi. Happy New Year. Thank you for the hundo bits. I hope you're doing good. I hope your New Year's has been good. It's currently 3:31 p.m. for me, so it's been the New Year for a while. How are you? I hope you're good. I hope you've been able to celebrate safely, but also like a fun celebration at home. We're currently writing a poem about D&D and my expectations for my first D&D session with the stream people. Good that you're well. Welcome. Nice to see you, lovelies. Oh God, you're the sweetest. You're so sweet. I can't wait for you to stream again once you feel like you can. And just hang out. And just lurk and just listen. You create the mind or personality control. I'm stuck on a thing. Hi, Lemon. What's up, dog? I'm trying to think of a rhyme. Oh my God. Good, spending New Year morning with a stomach ache. Oh no! Did you eat too much food, my guy? I hope the stomach ache's not completely garbage. That's a bummer though. I did wake up with some acid reflux. Middle of the night, middle of the sleep. Now I think it was the chili. Too much chili? Or is the chili too spicy? I turn DM. Ooh. Jose with another hundo biddies. Dude, thank you so much. You guys know you don't have to, right? You guys just hanging out and popping by the chat, I very much appreciate. But thank you so much for the biddies. Sorry, I wanted the bits badge. Oh, because you were third. Fair enough. Pen, like, got over it. Who's leading on the bits? Who are the biddy people? Oh, Ink is second. Nice. Because, yeah, Ink is very much in it most of the time. I mean, they're tied with a hundo, so God, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. When I get this full-time job, I'm going to be throwing so many bits at people. You'll question my decision-making. But yes, B, it's done. Are you ready? I'm calling it DNB. That's the title of the poem. Even though it has nothing to do with your name at all. It's just that you redeemed it, so we're calling it DNB. And no, it's not Drum and bass. Dungeons and bass. It's a weird sex thing, I think. That's not a bad, like, sex cult name. Dungeons and bass. Ready? Okay. Cool. Fighting, talking, adventuring. In a world of imagination. Laughing, crying, seducing. Full of weirdness and revelations. The party set up online. Warriors of the mind. Here to create the wacky and divine. Where personality can truly shine. An opportunity brought by Cheetah the DM. Let's see the journey through with my lovely friends. Yeah. I think I messed up the fourth line. So it's fighting, talking, adventuring in a world of imagination. Laughing, crying, seducing. Full of ideas and revelations. It's supposed to be ideas. The party set up online. Warriors of the mind. Here to create the wacky and divine where personality can truly shine. An opportunity brought up by Cheetah the DM. Let's see the journey through with my lovely friends. There you go. Thank you for redeeming it. I do plan on seducing someone, even though I am a paladin. Some opportunities. Look, Lemon, opportunities. I'll show you guys my character again if you want, but if you don't want, then we're not going to show you my character. We're going to save Rick Thor to just the people playing. All right. Let's go, Em. It's your turn. Thank you for being patient. You want that 5 spread, housewives. Josue is down. Don't speak on behalf of Josue. Let's get it going, Em. Your last reading was pretty strong. Let's get it going. 5 of Swords. We'll get started when you're ready. When you're ready, Em. I'm ready! Give it to me. Okay. So, 5 of Swords, it's about accepting your limitations, right? You know, understanding who you really are, understanding like your own limitations when it comes down to it. But also like looking at what you can do, your potential, how you can like project yourself into something better. Like, you know, like when people say they're cut from different cloth or they're cut from the same cloth, like it talks about, you know, your family members, you were like related to them, etc. But also like when you cut in that metaphor, right, you cut your own self out of the cloth. You're only limited to the cloth that you've cut, but also you will have the abilities of all of the cloth that you've taken in, right? You can make yourself and take your skills to best suit you for a situation, but you don't have to expect everything else. 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups has been showing up a lot. I think this comes with the idea of listening to what has happened to the past, listening to the failures of the past, and being like, all right, they have been spilled cups. They do seem very significant to me. However, I know I'm still stable. I have these 2 cups still, and everything's going to be fine. We are still stable. Everything's going to be good. 6 of Cups, when it comes to the 6 of Cups, we're talking about nostalgia once again. And charity. People from the past might be coming up. Someone important from the past might be coming up. Someone that you have maybe missed an opportunity with, that you want to like go into and like figure that out. or like maybe they're gonna get a second chance that you thought you would never have. It talks about old flames, so again, that's why I think it's gonna be some sort of person in the past that you had a thing for, things that like could work out, and like you just, you know, it was just a missed opportunity, but you might have that opportunity again. It's good to understand, because that's in your consciousness, what you think about. In the subconscious, it's good to understand that you have, remind yourself that you have changed from the past, remind yourself that you have adapted and like honed a lot of what you can be with this Five of Swords here. You figured out who you can be with it. A lot of these are like, you know, 5, 4, 4, 5. It's 4, 5, and 6. I don't know if that like means anything to you. Maybe it's just the progression in life that you've been taking. But you know, you've reinvented yourself. Understand that you have experienced growth. You have experienced a lot of change, and you're different from who you were from the past with this old flame here. You're a new person now, someone that you can be proud of, someone that is still growing, yes. However, someone that has grown and actually understood some rules. So this is in your present. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm kind of a one step at a time person. That's fine. If your messages are out of time, it's okay. I'm also delayed. So, let's think about this logically first, and then we'll throw in the emotion afterwards. Potentially, this person, this old flame of yours, could be just a friend that comes back and you're like, I'm different now. We can be friends again. Let's figure this out. And let's like bring back this like best friendsmanship that we could have had that was lost in the wild. Maybe it just took a while because of COVID. Maybe it just takes some time, but you're fine. Yeah, it could just be that. But I think it's a love thing. I really, really do. I think there was someone that you missed an opportunity with in the past that's finally going to come back, and now that you don't feel like maybe you've worked through all of those esteem issues that you might have had in the past, or like you've had a lot of doubt, and that doubt kind of held you back and you missed the time, and you like missed the boat. This boat's kind of sailing around, sailing through again. And that Five of Cups, huge stretch. That Five of Cups, a lot of people will see as like, oh, don't pursue it, it's gonna be garbage, it's gonna be weird. No, I just feel like it's not. It's not that. Like, if we're going off of the reading that you had last week, it just feels like you're gonna feel like you're gonna lose a lot of... Right, usually that's what the Lover's card is for, me, friendship. But as of late, there have been no old friends. So maybe it's actually love. Maybe there's a love that you're gonna find soon. Maybe it's not even like a love with a person, it's a love with a thing that you want to pursue. And it's gonna cause some people to like look at you different, and you're gonna change a couple things. Maybe that's what this Five of Cups is here for. Maybe the loss of some people because you've decided to do things that you wanted to do. You've decided to follow yourself, and some people may have disagreed. That might be the thing that's pursuing you through. Maybe this is an old love, an old passion that you were like, that you kind of had to put dormant because people were putting you down or saying weird things about it, or they said that you really look weird if you did this. But understand that you are who you are, and you love who you are, and you understand your limitations, and you understand the things that you can achieve, like the amazing things that you can achieve. And you really love whatever this is. This is a thing that's supposed to be for you and that's meant for you. You're just going to lose a couple people that might disagree with how you think and how you're going to pursue it. But understand that you've changed and you've grown. You've moved from somewhere that you thought you could never be, where you were from the past that you were scared of and like kind of worried about. You're different now. You're so much better now. Things are in a place where you're going to be able to just handle the situation a lot better. Whatever this is, whether it's a person that is actually you're going to fall in love with or falling in love with or has fallen in love with you, whether if it's a passion in your life that you're scared to share because other people around you will walk away or like not understand you, it'd be really good for me in life because I've been struggling to walk down a path that I love to be. That's it. That's what I'm kind of like going for. If it's not a person, a lot of the people who say like, a lot of people that you will probably lose if you follow down this path. It doesn't matter because there's still people here for you. There's still people here. And these cups are full. These cups are full of like alcohol and ready to have fun and ready to support you. They're here for you. Forget that I said anything about alcohol. I know it's just because it's a glass alcohol. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. It's gonna hurt once you follow the path down a little bit, but it's gonna be more fulfilling when it comes to. Because it's legitimately a thing that you said no to in the past because you were scared. But now it's possible. Now it's here for you. Now you can actually pursue it. This is like kind of a go sign, kind of a green light if you even want. Telling you, yeah, go for it, please. Like, you should go. You should figure this out. Because it's something that truly matters to you. It's something that truly matters to the core of your being. And who is anyone to tell you to stop? Either way, I know you'll be happy, you'll be fine. It could be a person too, yeah. But when you figure it out, then you'll figure it out. And I'm like, it's going to be good. I don't care about the people that you're going to lose. They don't matter. They won't matter because they're not there to support you. What matters is the people who do support you and the fact that you're following something that you love. Just again, this is kind of just a reminder to be sure of yourself, because who you are is someone great and who you are is someone strong. And I don't need a reading to tell you that. You know, you're an amazing person as is. You don't need a reading to tell you to go follow what you love, because you are definitely worthy of it. You're definitely going to be able to have it, and you deserve it. No matter what, you deserve it. If it makes you happy, you deserve it. So hell yes, that's a beautiful read. I hope it pushes you to pursue it and actually go through with it. Because you deserve it. You deserve it. Snorvy, hi. Welcome to the stream. We just finished a very beautiful reading. I hope you're doing good. Happy New Year. If it is New Year for you, it is New Year for me now. I'm already in the first, because I live in New Zealand. But yes, thank you so much for letting me do your reading. Let me know what happens. I got you. We're supporting you. If ever you feel any doubt or need to talk or rant, dog, I got you. All ears, always here to help. Oh, dang, I missed it? Nah, it's fine. We've been having a lot of great readings today. You're a time traveler. I am. I'm a 7. That's why I'm stuck at... Dude, B, what if that's why I'm 7 years old? Oh, Lemon's in the queue. Lit. B, that's why I'm 7 years old. Because I keep traveling through time and I don't age. That's the whole thing. That's why I'm 7. Oh, yes, and Bulin still works. I love Bulin. He's great. Time traveler. Yeah. Underage, I'm calling the Twitch mod 7 years old. Hey, that's what happens when you time travel. Okay? TOS. Makes sense. Okay, Mox off. If you're in chat, please let me know. This is also for Snorvy and for Lemon. You guys, we have the to-do list here and the commands. You've done the join. If you want a 3 or 5 card spread, let me know. A 3 card spread is past, present, and future. The 5 card spread includes your conscious and subconscious, like those thoughts. Pick a deck using the command !dex, and then we'll figure out who's next. Sorry, we'll figure out what your reading is. If you have a theme, let me know. But make sure you choose a deck and make sure you choose how many cards you would like. I'm also very excited. Soon there will be a tattoo here. When I say soon, I mean February, so it's still a bit of a ways away. But yes. Mox off, if you're here, let me know. If not, we're gonna move on to Snorvy straight away. But Mox off, let me just thing you. Hi, it's time for your reading. Yeah, other than that, guys, how are we feeling? How's the new year been treating us? I hope it's been treating you guys okay. It's very warm for me. I'm going to definitely shower after this.
Dum dum bum bum ba-da-dum bum bum bum. Dun 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 dum dun dun dum dun dun dum dun 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 dum. If Mox Off is here, then we'll just wait. 5 cards, rider weight, career theme. Alright, we'll keep that in mind. But thank you for your quick decisions, Lemon. I'll give Snorvy like a couple more minutes. I think what I want to do this year is to learn how to do card tricks. So while we're waiting and stuff, I can do like fun little like fun tricks like fanning. You know, still need to learn how to do that. So maybe I can spend some time doing some card tricks. Just so there's something to look at while we're doing the stream. You know, like maybe if we have those tarot cards. I don't want to like mess with my tarot cards, but like if we can do with like a deck and just learn how to like do tricks. I should start. I might just take the time to do tricks. I don't even know if my hands are big enough for it. Is that the New Zealand flag? You fucking know it, boy. You fucking know it. I spent way too much money on this deck when I was only supposed to spend like what, three bucks on a deck. Way too much money on a deck. You want a general? Perfect. You know, okay, I'm gonna do this right now. What's a simple cardistry trick? Instructables.com. While we're doing this, we're just waiting for Moxoff to come over. It is quite a nice deck. It shows like the places of the country. It's a bit weird, but it's really well made. It feels hefty, nice and hefty. Oh, what the hell? How do you do that? What are you trying to do? So he picks up one, drops the half of it, and then just comes through. What the flip? Right. So you drop half of it. I mean, that's the first part of the trick. You drop half of it. Oh, and then you slide it up. Oh, we'll do. So he says do half a deck first to figure it out. So you drop half. Pick that up. Pick that up. It's supposed to slide through, and then it just drops. Man, I don't even know if I have big enough hands for this. Okay, so drop, push, over. I don't even know if it's like if you guys can see it. So it's drop, push, push, over, drop, push, over. Yeah. This looks painful. I'm looking at it on stream and this looks frustrating. So how he does it, he picks that one up, drops this, pushes over, and drops that back down. Or picks it up. Whoops. Picks it up, halves it, drops that in, pushes over, pushes over. Okay, I'm just gonna do it with half a deck because it's much simpler. Drop, pick up,
Nope. Drop. Drop. Flick over. Drop. Flick over. Drop. Flick. Oh, over. We dropped another card. Yeah, small hands are not great for it. So that's... Do you guys even have a good view of it? Oh, shit. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nope. Come on. There you go. I also want to learn how to like fan some cards. But that'll be through learning through time. Okay. Moxoff has not arrived. I think Moxoff is a bit AFK, but that's okay. We'll switch up to Snorvy now, because Snorvy was in there before Lemon. Snorvy, we will do your cards. We will do your 5 housewives spread. You wanted just a general? Yep, just a general. And then Lemon will hit you up with yours. I think I'm going to do that every time. Every time there's like a break and no one's here, we're going to check in some cards. Can we do it with this deck, or is this one too big? I think this one's way too big for my tiny, tiny hands. Yes, it's way too big. Because I can't slide it up without it falling through. Also, I don't think I should be doing card tricks with tarot. I think that's disrespectful. But yes, let's do your cards. Lemon, you're actually the first person in the chat today to ask for a different deck. Because we've only been doing Housewives. Croc with a Glock. What's up? It's going good. We're doing some really nice tarot today. We've got some really good readings. Happy New Year to you. Pioneer I am. Yes sir, indeed. We do love the Housewives. But Croc with a Glock, if you would like a reading, it's free. We have a small list at the moment, so I would say you would probably have to wait like 15-20 minutes ish, maybe a little more for your reading to come through. Just exclamation join if you want. It's a bit of a wait. It's because I do quite long readings for people. This is in your mind. This is on your mind. Whoa. Snorvy, that's a big one. Your consciousness is looking for the dream. Looking for the goal. When you're ready, Snorvy, we'll work through it. We will work through this reading. I don't know if that's a sign of yes or no, but I'll wait a little and then we'll get through. Alright, bet. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. So, you have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords talks about moving away from the pain, moving away from the backstabbing and the bitchiness, and going towards better times ahead. Like you've had some sort of revelation that made you understand truly what your situation was like, and you're figuring it out. Don't want to be here. Let's move. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle and move on to something better. Which is good. It's good to realize that your situation has been a bit shit, and that you are strong enough to say, let's move on and say goodbye. I'm sorry, it must have been a very hard thing. Croc with a Glock, thank you. Thank you for the follow, Croc. I do love your name because it's a very good rhyme. Very, very good. It goes off the tongue real nice. Wow, muy bien. Yeah, it's hard, but I'm glad you made the decision, because now you're sitting as the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is the exact same idea, right? Sharp tongue, stern, mournful. Snorvy, thanks for the follow. Yeah, you're sitting with that Queen of Swords idea. Literally, what it reads here is that she's pulled herself through the dark days by being tough as nails. She has a razor sharp wit. She can be a bit of a bitch, but that comes with,
being able to look after yourself and wanting to look after yourself, and having like not holding back on what you want to say to people, essentially, which is good. You speak a sense of truth, you speak a sense of how you feel, and you make it clear. You don't shy away from it, which is quite nice. I'm glad you have moved away from it. I'm glad you have been able to cut people off of your life. That's what she's doing here. She's cutting off that rose that no longer serves her. It's a sharp thorn rose. Like, it looks beautiful, but it only caused pain. Moving away from those illusions, moving away from that fear, moving away from that hurt, that surprising hurt. Guys, we're also one follower away from 150. Super cool that we are. Yeah, you're moving away from all that, and that's brilliant to hear. So keep doing it. Keep pursuing what's next. Keep pursuing the next best thing for you, and you'll be fine, it looks like. In your future, the Knight of Wands talks about exuberance, mischief, and loyalty. He works very hard and very fast in a very passionate way, so there's a lot of emotion that drives him forward. There's a lot of emotion that will be driving you forward. Let me make a fake account. Please don't. I want actual people to be here. I do appreciate you wanting to make a fake account, but I want, like, I want some people to want to hang out here. But I appreciate you, B. Thank you. Yeah. Like, I think fun times are ahead of you. Hey, sir, I have to leave early. Had an emergency call and had to take it. Have a great New Year's. Oh my God. I hope the emergency is not too scary or freaky. Good luck with that. I hope it's not too bad. Happy New Year, Beeper. So happy for you. Have a good one. We'll see you around, hopefully. We'll see you around. Yeah, so there's a bit of mischief that comes with you, Snorvy. You've got this opportunity to be like, let's just do some fun stuff. Let's just do some crazy fun stuff. You're kind of free flowing, just letting things happen. Let's just go and do. Let's just do. That'd be fun. Which is great. That's like a good experience, and that's like a good section to like be in, because you're kind of free to just do whatever. So I like that a lot. 10 of Cups in your consciousness. So this is what you're thinking about. You are thinking about the goal. You are thinking about the dream. You're thinking about the dream come true. It's still a goal for you, but like I kind of feel like you understand that it's a goal that's not there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a goal that you do want, but it's a bit of a ways away. Like, you understand yourself that it's not there yet. It's not there yet, but it's good that your focus is there. We go to the Five of Wands. Competition, struggle, and inner strength. So it is a bit of a, yeah, I'm just clueless. I'm going with the flow, which is not a bad thing to do until you figure out where you like truly want to go, and then you can make plans towards it. You do have some sort of goal. I think I am, what's the word? I have a big goal, but I have no idea how to get there. That takes time to figure out as well, but you will be able to take the time. I think at the moment, healing from this and moving on from this is much more important to you, and I think it's going to help you get there as well. And then just having some free flow time and like figuring things out with this one is good. So again, just taking your time for the moment and then being able to pursue this is good. It's good that you have this, but I don't think it's a now type situation. It's going to be a coming to, or like a situation that will happen in a while. The Five of Wands talks about inner strength and inner struggle at the same time. You do feel overwhelmed. You do feel like there's a lot of things going on that is making things hard, but you're not admitting to it. Like, if you do take a step back, you can understand that your situation is tough, but I don't feel like you want to accept that the situation is tough, because you see yourself as a strong person. You see yourself as being like capable and being able to handle situations. So it's like you're kind of shrugging it off, but really it's quite hard. And don't be ashamed to say it's quite hard. Like, people struggle with different things. There's a really funny video that my brother showed me, and it's really garbage. But one of the things I took away from it is everyone has a different test in life. Like, everyone sits an exam, sits the exam of life, but everyone has a different like question paper. So it's gonna be different for everyone. You're trying to figure out what your one is and what's next. Don't take that pride. Like, it's okay to like be strong and stand strong in certain moments of time. But there's gonna be those times where you have to just admit that, hey, it's not going too well at the moment. Let's give ourselves a break. Let's give ourselves like this opportunity to be chill and be like, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are strong, yes. You are capable, definitely. You've clearly shown it here. But it's okay to admit that you're having a little bit of a hard time. It's kind of all over the place. Like, you're using this future goal, this future dream as a means to, like, anchor yourself and be like, I'm working towards that. No more distractions. This is going to be easy. It's like easy clap. Everything's going to be fine. But essentially, no, you're having a hard time. You should admit it and give yourself the time to get through it and work through it, because you deserve to work on yourself. You deserve to, like, figure it out for yourself and give yourself some sort of healing before you can truly succeed, you know? You're gonna be fine. And it's not like a huge call out, don't worry. People need to be reminded to take care of themselves a lot more than you think. And it goes for me too. I need to remind myself a lot of the time to just, you know, take care of myself. Yeah, and again, thank you, Em, for sending the love. You need to give yourself that love, essentially. Give yourself that time to heal. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Maintain this. This is a good thing to have, even if you're using it a bit of a distraction right now. And don't stay into this too long. The thing is, I don't know how to do anything. That's fine. You have to take the time, and you have to try. You just have to try different things. You know what I mean? Like, man, there's so many people who didn't know that. Oh my god. Beeper, what the hell? Thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. Holy crap. $1,500 biddies. Thank you so much, Beeper. Holy jeez. Send thanks. Thank you for the shush emote. Oh man, dude. You didn't have to. But thank you so much. Thank you. I do hope to see you again, see you around. You don't have to, but thank you. That's really sick. That's really cool. Can you tell that I'm a bit a bit stunned, but thank you. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it, Snorvy. That's a lot of what the reading has in store. I guess if you don't, like, I don't know if it's more like you don't know how to do anything, which might be true. You might not know specifically what to do, but you shouldn't be afraid to try. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment, and, like, you shouldn't be afraid to, like, fail and make mistakes, because that's just key to learning, and that's just key to you figuring out what to do. That's how you figure things out, you know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid of it. Maybe that's what this mischievous thing is going to let you do. You get to just, like, trial and error yourself for a bit and to figure out where life can take you. But I'm proud of you. This is good. This year, I'm proud of you. Yeah. Thank you, Snorvy. Thank you so much for letting me do your reading. It's a good one. It's a good one. And thank you for the follow. But yeah, Beeper, God, thank you so much for the 1,500 bits. I really appreciate that. Alright, time for some variety in this stream. We got that next deck coming through. Lemon! Silver Lemon. It is your turn. We got you with this 5-card Rider-Waite career reading. I guess it's more of like a question of what's next in your career, anything general about your career. Yeah, we'll see what pops up, and then hopefully we can give you some sort of answer, some sort of direction to go through. Queen of Pentacles. Very good to start off with career, because the Pentacles is about money, stability. It is a career suit. It looks about your stuff. That's interesting. This feels like the M reading in terms of, like, finding a job that you love, finding a situation that you love. Queen of Pentacles also talks about like finding that stability. So maybe you found some sort of like stability to help you pursue the things of what you love. This is also interesting. It's another Queen energy. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is normally seen as the Queen of Sorrow. A lot of people feel that the Queen of Sorrow is like, it's garbage because we have to like feel sad and not know what's happening. And just be overwhelmed by grief. No, the Queen of Sorrow masters the sadness, takes over the failures of the past, and uses it to her advantage. Oh, there we go. 4 of Pentacles. 8. Alright, Lemon, I'm just going to tell you straight up from what I understand without even having to look at this. Sorry, are you ready? I just kind of went in real quick with your reading. Do you need me to start over? Because I'll walk through it like fully, but like, do I need to start over? No, you're good? Alright, cool. So here's the deal. I feel, oh my god. Okay, this is what it sounds like. You're gonna have to go through a job, or this is a route that you can take. It's not gonna be a route that will happen necessarily. It's a route that you can take. This is an option that you can take, not that it will happen. It's your decision. It's your agency that is gonna push you towards it. It feels like you're gonna have to find like a stable job first before you can pursue what you love. You're gonna have to find something that's gonna let you feel okay and stick with that job specifically before you pursue what you love. And you know, that job is gonna be something that you would love, essentially. Like, you would grow to love that job, and you would have to walk away from that job. That's what this 8 of Cups here talks about. You would have to walk away from the job and the stability in order to follow what you love. And it's like, it's being okay with saying goodbye to that stability, being okay to say goodbye to what you're essentially earning in order to follow what you love. And if that's what you want to be, where you want to go, 100% I support it. Go for that. But you know that you kind of like to hold on to your funds. You want to hold on to your money. You kind of don't really want to expand too much. That doesn't seem like a thing that you would do with this 4 of Pentacles here. The person, the dude in the thing literally has 2 feet on the Pentacles and is hugging one. He doesn't want to let this go. Like, the money is staying with him. He's even trying to balance that pentacle on his head, on his crown, so it does not fall and leave his side. So whatever it is, it's a hard decision to make, because you're kind of ignoring the fact that if you want to pursue the thing that you love, you're gonna have to walk away from a lot of stability. You're gonna have to walk away from a lot of things that emotionally and like financially made you feel safe. It's a scary thing to do, and it's gonna put you in a bit of a sad state. It's gonna put you in a bit of like a regretful area, but that's gonna be something that you have to go through anyway. That's just the first phase of it, when you make a change for something that's a bit of a risk. It's a bit risky for you to have to move on from something that was quite stable. But again, this is just what you can do. You don't have to do this. You can just continue to do the thing that you're stable with and leave whatever the passion is behind as like a little side gig rather than the main course. So let's actually show you what these meanings of the cards say. So when you look at the Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles for you will talk about opulence, generosity, security, magnificence, and liberty. Security is that big thing. Security. That's going to be the one thing that you also deem to be extremely important for yourself. When we talk about the Lovers, sorry. When we talk about the Lovers, where is it? It talks about attraction, love, beauty, trials overcome. So there is some sort of trial to overcome. There is this attraction to whatever it is you want to go towards. Which is, that's why you're going towards it, because you're attracted to it. That's kind of a dumb statement, but listen. Queen of Swords, widowhood, female sadness, embarrassment, absence, mourning, privation, separation. Again, separating from that stable opportunity that you already have. It's a lot, but I don't think it's going to be a forever energy. I think this is going to be the most, something that you just have to go through anyway, especially when you say goodbye to a stable job or a stable, career path. It just happens. You're just gonna have to fight through it, which is fine. Four of Pentacles, when we read through, it talks about the surety of possessions, cleaving to that which one has gifts, legacy, inheritance. So yeah, holding on to what you already have, holding on to something that you don't want to maybe potentially let go of. And that's just the dilemma that you're gonna have to go through, right? Do you pursue something that you love? Do you pursue something that's gonna make you essentially happy? Something that you've wanted for a long time, maybe something that you wanted even as a child growing up? Or do you stick with the stability? Do you stick with being financially safe? And do you stick with just leaving that thing that makes you happy as a side gig rather than the main thing? Yeah, Eight of Cups to finally end it. It's called The Card Speaks of Itself on the Surface, but other readings entirely end it. Oh wait, sorry. It's just a dude walking away from everything that he's earned. All these 8 cups that he's earned, all these 8 cups that he's kept with him. Oh, so the top card is what's on your consciousness, and this is your subconscious. So consciously, you want to hold on to the money. You want to hold on to what you can do, but what you're kind of ignoring is the fact that if you can't have both, is what it feels like for you, because these two career paths that you want to take don't seem to like connect. I mean, it might in the future, but at the moment it doesn't feel like it. You're ignoring that you have to walk away from the situation. You have to walk away from this in order to pursue this. But it's hard because you think that this is extremely important with this. So again, this is the idea of stability and the idea of like holding it together. This is the idea of holding on to that stability and not wanting to let go of it. So you're gonna wonder, like, if you do follow the love path, if you do follow the path where you want to go towards what you love, you're gonna ask yourself, why does it hurt? Why is it so scary? Why does it feel weird? That's because you had to walk away, and walking away from something is never easy. Walking away from something is never gonna be like, you know, the first option, a choice to do. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't really know what else to say besides weigh your options out. See what is the best for you. If you're actually in a good financial space to say goodbye to the stability and actually make a different sort of stability, or like a lesser version of that stability, then you're definitely fine to go for it. Yeah, just be careful. So, and the decision's on you. Again, the tarot does not tell you the future. The tarot tells you potential things that may happen. Or at least that's how I read my tarot. Yeah. All right. But I mean, I hope that makes sense. Whatever it is you're pursuing, good luck. It seems like a very hard choice. There's a lot to consider. Good luck. That's all I can say, really. It's a lot. I've been doing some like career stuff too. Like as you saw the stream last night, or in chat last night. That took a lot of weird decisions to come through that, and like a lot of weird thinking to actually like come up to the decision. Sorry, I'm just changing some songs. I do want some Undertale while we finish up the stream. Yes, it makes sense very much. Cool. Good. And if it doesn't make sense, that's fine. The tarot is not always going to hit 100% of the time. It's okay. Alright, Croc, you are up. You wanted a love reading with the Rider-Waite. Quite representative of what I've been thinking of as of late. Yeah. You are here. Perfect. Let's do your reading. Rider-Waite, love. It's hard, dude. Like, I don't envy you. I'm still kind of in that position. So just, honestly, just take your time, and whatever opportunity arises, just come with it. I will be right back. Alright, Em. See you in a second. Thanks for being here. That goes to everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for being here on this new year. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Oh, damn. Thanks for the reading. No problem. Thanks for letting me do your reading. I'm glad you showed up to the stream and, you know, gave me a chance to do something. Ooh. Alright, one more card, Croc. One more card. Ooh. 6 of Pentacles. All upright. Also, Rip Josue. Can't get the biddy. Wanted the number 1 biddies. Beeper comes in with like just the 15 hundo. Alright. Croc, when you're ready, let's work through your reading. Just when you're ready. No stress. I keep getting that fucking 6 of pen. Really? It must be very important to you if that 6 of Pentacles keeps coming up. Let's do it. Alright. So, 9 of Pentacles. Very strong. Love the 9 of Pentacles because it talks about safety, success, accomplishment, discernment, gratitude. Like, having that is like a great card to go, like, to stick in your past. Because you're like, you have the 9, you've worked towards the 9, you've made yourself financially stable for the 9. The next step is the 10. You're just going to get all of it at the 10. You're going to find that full stability. You're going to find that full growth and full love at the 10, right? Just magnificent. And if it comes to love, it sounds like you've been working hard on yourself. You've been like making sure that you can make yourself the best person that you can be. This is what it sounds like. I hope it's true that you have been giving yourself the opportunity to learn to love and to forgive yourself, because that's kind of important if you want to look for love. Love is specifically like, you have to learn how to love yourself in terms of not being like in love with yourself as much as that is the ideal. It's more of like happy with who you are and understanding of your flaws and knowing that you still have something to fix. And I feel like you know that with the 9. I just found a really cool thing about my computer. Most definitely, bro, I can't love anyone if... I mean, yeah. But let's not discredit that some people get into relationships not loving themselves. They learn how to love themselves through it, right? It's different for everyone. Everyone has a different path. But to me, it looks like you took the path of trying to love yourself first and figuring out how to do that, how to, you know, how to give yourself a break so you can learn how to give others a break and give others forgiveness. Then the Chariot comes in. The Chariot is very strong in terms of just moving forward. Like I started working out again and, you know, doing the basic mental healing and stuff. Yeah. And that's a lot of like, it takes a lot of time, and people go through like waves of like self-help and, you know, improving themselves, and then they kind of flutter away. But I'm glad that you're back into it, and you're like, I think that's what you're into right now with the Chariot, is that you're just going hard into it, hard into helping yourself, hard into like making yourself a better person in terms of figuring that out, which is nice. It's nice to figure out and see that someone accepts that there is work to be done and takes the time to do the work. That's what that Chariot is. You're going very ham onto it. My worry for you is that it might burn you out. But because the Knight of Wands sits in the future, right? Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Knight of Wands talks about feeling liberated, living once and being fearless and following the passion, right? This burnout is not going to happen, I don't think, because your goal is very much set on something that makes you happy, someone that makes you happy, whatever it is, whether it's someone or something. You're just going to keep feeling motivated and pushing towards it. So whatever motivation you find now, don't take that for granted, because that motivation is going to help you find other forms of motivation. And if you fall back, it's fine. Just take the time to find it again and come back into it. 2 of Wands talks about you looking at your world. So in the past, yes, you needed to figure out that you need a little bit more work to find that 1 more pentacle, so you put it into yourself. Currently going through that right now, charging straight through with helping it out and figuring out what you can do. Maybe you found someone or something to like push towards, which is magnificent to hear if it's true. And then with the Knight, feeling liberated, like feeling like, okay, now we can actually like, this is what like living, how we want to live, how you want to figure out to live. That's what that feels like with the Knight being there. Yeah, so when that comes to it, that's like pretty good. You have the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands talks about visual desires, actualizing them. The 2 of Wands kind of like, you know how a lot of people would sit and visualize? There's a lot of athletes who would actually sit down on the court or their specific field that they play on and just visualize what's going to happen on the field. sitting there and just being like, I'm gonna score this way, I'm gonna break this defender this way, we're gonna get this awesome pass off and score a goal or whatever. That's where it comes from, and that's what you're doing with yourself right now, because this is in your consciousness of what you're thinking of. You're thinking of yourself, I'm gonna have this relationship, this happy person, I'm gonna be this way, and like make sure that I'm healthy so that we can both have this healthy relationship, you know, putting in the work to visualize and manifest it essentially. So that's very good from you. I love that. Again, very good in terms of like projecting yourself to be happy with yourself, and that should in theory draw in people to want to be with you and hang out with you, whether it's friends or like a lover. That's a good sign. But also, if it doesn't bring in like a friend or lover, and then like, I don't know, in the next couple months, don't be disappointed, because you're gonna be put in a spot where you're happy with yourself and you're gonna be fine living with yourself, because you've made yourself like someone you can be proud of, someone that you can actually like, in a way, like someone that you wanted to be for a very long time. Oh yeah, I started talking to this girl at school and things were going good, and all of a sudden she radio silence, and I know she's going through something, but I'm just trying to be patient. Yeah, and it's good that you're giving her the space and you're not like calling her a bitch just because she like ghosted you or whatever. Like, it's good that you have that maturity to be like, this person's going through something, it's fine, gotta let her heal, gotta let her do her thing, and then maybe if it's still in the cards, we can pursue it later. But it's good that you're not pushing yourself onto her, or like, you know, being forceful. And I appreciate that, because it's very hard for women out there. The world was not set up for them at all, and they have to go through a lot. So it's good that you're taking the time and you're giving her space. So you've been complaining, well, not been complaining, but you did say that the Six of Pentacles has been there for you, which is a bit frustrating, it sounds like. It's fine. It's fine. I think you need to just be okay with it, because it talks about giving help and like having it come back to you. It's like giving what you can, you know? You're donating and helping others. Like, it's like pretty much putting that good karma out there. You're ignoring that that's the, you know, that's like a potential opportunity, not an opportunity, but like a pathway that you're going through, right? It's like spreading good. Like, if you do one good thing for someone, they're gonna send it to the next person in front of them, and it happens all the time. Like, the best example is driving, man. Like, if you let someone into your busy lane just by slowing down a bit and giving them the space to come in, they're gonna do that for the next person because someone helped them. Vice versa, you cut someone off, they're gonna be aggressive towards the next person. So understand that Six of Pentacles just has to remind you that good comes back to people who do good. A lot of people don't feel that. A lot of people feel like, no, they need to do the shady stuff in order to get ahead. But I 100% believe if you do good, good will come to you. No matter what, if you keep doing good and you keep helping others out, it's gonna help you. I'm not tripping on the six. I'm just like Dan, the last few readings for myself and different readers it comes out. Yeah, I think it's just a strong reminder that you put in the work, you put in good, it's gonna eventually get there. Whether the timeline is gonna be a bit strange on it, it might be like tomorrow, it might be next year. But whatever it is, know that the good that you are doing now is gonna pay off at some point. You know, like, I feel like that six should be there for you as like a good reminder, like a good healthy reminder that you're like doing good, and that is gonna come back around. Like, it's gonna come back around. And thank you for clarifying. No, thanks for being here. Like, I'm trying my best. I'm not like, again, I'm not an expert tarot reader or anything. This is just like a side thing for funsies, but I appreciate like people letting me be like a messenger for them essentially, or like trying to fix their brains. I back just in time to hear that end. Yeah, it's a good end, because sometimes you ignore that doing good is actually going to let you go somewhere. It's going to actually push you towards something. And sometimes you forget why we do good things for people. But it's a beautiful reminder, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful reminder. So yeah, 9 talks about you helping yourself, looking for that next pentacle for like self-love and joy. Chariot is you chugging through, moving forward, moving pretty fast into it, and I'm proud of you for that, because you take that motivation and you run with it. Knight of Wands just gonna be like, you're gonna be at a place where you're just happy and this is where and how I want to live. Two of Wands in your subconsciousness of what you're thinking about. Just you being like, keeping like, it's not, you're not obsessing over it. It's not that. It's just you remembering and reminding of yourself what your goal is and what you want, and that essentially is going to manifest for you in the future. And then that Six of Pentacles, reminding you that you're doing good. It's gonna come back into your life at some point. Yeah, I think patience is gonna help out. Don't do anything rash, because I think even with that, even if this girl isn't the girl, right? Even if your patience didn't like get you like a relationship with this girl, that patience is gonna teach you something for the future that'll help you for the girl that you're supposed to be with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, "Oh, be patient for this girl specifically because it will turn around." Nah, I'm not. I don't got that power. That's not in me. What I'm saying is that there's gonna be so much that you can take from this and learn if it doesn't work out. But there's also so much to learn and take from it if it does work out. It goes both ways. Like everything you're doing here, I think is just a reminder that you should take in what you're doing, and you're doing fine. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. It's a good reminder when readings are like, just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing good. You're doing fine. Just keep it up. I like that. I like the keep it up ones. It's not as scary as the you gotta stop everything and change everything and go through. It just keeps it quite nice. But yes, Croc, thanks so much for the opportunity to do your reading. If you guys want to read it again, if you guys want to see your reading again, I do post the VODs on YouTube. And for the people who weren't here for the earlier announcements, I'm gonna open up a paper Instagram so we can show off the paper corners that are down here. Put that art up, put the doodles up, I guess, if we get that doodle thing going. And there's a Twitter. We have a Twitter, but I don't really use it. It's kind of just to have, till I can figure out what to do with the social media accounts. But yeah, we're gonna get the Paper Penguin Instagram. We're gonna show the paper doodles and whatnot on it. And if I'm like on a trip, I can do like a little vloggy stuff without showing, identities and my friends and whatnot. Just a nice little place to just put some stuff out. Even poems could be fun just to post up there. More card tricks, please. Should we try to learn a flourish? Like how to fan. Let's learn how to fan some cards while we wait. But Croc, yeah, thanks so much for letting me do your reading. If Moxoff ever comes, they're next, but we're gonna close the what's it called? We're gonna close the queue. We'll close the queue. When should we close the queue? We'll close the queue at 4:45. Can I vent about my love frustrations? If you're comfortable doing it in the chat, hell yes. You are definitely allowed. We'll do it while I learn how to fan some cards. How to fan. Typing with one hand is a garbage thing to do. Vent some cards, yeah. But yes, you're more than allowed. If you want to do it on here, definitely do. If you want to do it on like Discord or something, you're good to do it. Hold the deck loosely between your left thumb and your fingers. Put your left hand out as though you're holding a cup of water. Oh, like this. Sorry. The cup is not like this. The cup is like this. Place your index finger against the underside of the deck. I'm gonna head out. Thank you so much. You're awesome, bro. Nah, dude. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the chance. Have a good New Year. Work through, man. You got it. So I talked to Brad about a relationship. To Brad? Brad? Bring the left hand. The right hand doesn't make too much of a difference if you can try. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Croc. Shift the top of the deck slightly so the top of cards vary. Right. Okay.
And then the right hand's the one that does it. What? Fan the cards with your right thumb. Bring your right thumb onto the left edge of the deck and use it to push the cards into a fan shape, pivoting around the left thumb. Press down slightly with your thumb as you do this, but keep it gentle enough that the cards spread out in an even fashion instead of clumping together in chunks. Ideally, you should finish the fan. So, my finger, this spinning through has to end up essentially like this. This is where the fan is supposed to be, and then like the cards would follow through. So I guess the grip has to be a bit lighter. If I'm holding it like a cup. So that's the essential start. You fan through. I don't know if all the other decks are supposed to like come through, because I know I'm supposed to keep the grip on. You can use your right fingers instead of your thumb. If the grip's too strong. I need more pivot room. My hands are so small! Yeah, you know, guy, the one I've been super open with about how we feel about each other. Yes, yeah, definitely. I remember the individual. Because again, I want to push it so it's all of the cards. Maybe if I keep it flat. Oh god. Oh god. How many more steps are there? Flick your Flick your left wrist as you thumb with your right hand. Try this advanced technique too. No, but I don't want an advanced technique. Where do you transition from? From this? Hang the cards slightly. Shift the top of the deck slightly to the top of the cards. So, okay, the image wants me to have like a little fan already starting. It's supposed to go already, right? And I'm just supposed to push it through. Are my hands too small for this? Are they too tiny? Yeah, so we talked about the possibility of starting a relationship. Okay, cool. Sorry, I missed that, but yeah, it's a good start. Like giving it a go, that sounds good. That sounds hopeful. I got this one down. He seemed okay with it, except one thing. It would be long distance and we both very strong in love language of physical touch. Right, so it would be a bit of a... Oh, that's really hard with COVID and everything too. I'm trying to do these tricks without looking now. Just even the splitting the deck thing. Like, I want to be able to just do that without looking. Because if my hands can do it, then I should be good. So I guess the trick would be take a little out, bump it through, check that in the middle, take that out, cut it through, whoops. So, yes, so. Cut it through. Bang, bang. The ace was not supposed to show. It's very cute that you call him Brett, so you can go, I loaf you. Better loaf than loathe. Better loaf than loathe. Push. No, God. Push through, drop, bang. Separate, push through, drop, bang. It's very cute, Lemon, very cute. Push through, drop, bang. I want to be able to get every single card going through. We both came to the conclusion that it would be the bad idea with the circumstances, but also neither of us are really able to maintain the stability that a long-distance relationship requires. Right. That sounds like a nice little thing of like self-protection and self-preservation. Split. 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 Down. Nope. God damn it. But also the physicality of a relationship is important to some people, and if it's important to you, then yeah, I feel like that would be a bit of a problem because you... I don't know. It would start to feel like a bit weird after a while because you can't be with each other and you can't like physically hold each other. And if that's like one of the biggest ways you want to show love, it's like quite hard. And it'll just wear on you after a while. I see that. I see where that comes from. So now I think the goal for this deck, for this trick, because it's just a simple split, being able to hold that, dropping it, and then cutting. But you know, having it at like a decent enough height so it looks fun. Because I think we can get the cut pretty decent. So what's the frustration, Em? Is it the frustration that you still want to go through with it? Because there might have to be just some sacrifices to be made if you do want to go through with this. There we go. Yo, we're doing pretty good with a whole deck. Splitting it now is like not that bad. Well, as I say that, I mess it up, but still. I've been in a long distance relationship before, and it was so hard. It was stressful and time consuming, and we both have separate lives apart from each other. And currently no way of getting to each other. Right. But that's also a really good decision to make for you, because if you know that it's hard for you and you know that it's brought you pain before, then you don't pursue. Yeah, I see your conundrum. I see why this is a bit of a frustration. Not a bit of a frustration. It is a frustration. It is a struggle. If I can do 10 reps of just the one hand, I should start doing it with my left hand so we can be proficient on both sides. 10 reps in a row, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. 6. That was kind of iffy, but it counts. Lucky bounce. 7. 3 more. 8. 9. Oh, last one. 10. Alright, cool. Let's start doing this one. Trying to keep my hand down so I can figure it out. Oh shit. Alright, that's not it. That's not it. That's not the one. God. Okay. Alright, simple cutting. I'm glad we're there. I let people go before because it's been wrong time, wrong place. Doesn't mean they were bad for you or we couldn't make it work, but we're still young and sometimes you gotta decide was it worth it. Yeah. You know, I feel better about at the end of the conversation because I really wasn't sure how he felt. And now that I do know, I know that it's okay if things don't work out because neither of us are expecting it to. So that's now sounding like you want to pursue it anyway. Like you want to just give it a go and see if it fails. Or if it works out. Okay. How did I do it on this side? Oh, because the index is already there. Shit. Right. I've done that with friends before. It still hurts though. Yeah. I'm also trying that out with my own cards. What have you done? Lemon, if this is a thing that makes us closer as friends, fuck. I'm down. If we can both practice card tricks and just show off to each other, hell yeah, I'm so down. Cause okay, so the trick for this one, you just have to have the index finger down here. So it's already ready to push up once you've separated it. It just doesn't feel, you know, because it's my left hand. It doesn't feel as, like, nice. I mean, I don't know if it looks cool either, but it's a start. I'm pretty sure we can get it a bit more solid. Fuck. Fuck, come on. No! Drop the card. No. He's made it very clear he doesn't want a relationship because it will be painful for him, and no, it will be painful for me too. Oh, okay. Okay, I see why the struggles are there, though. But also, I'm proud of you for making that decision. It's 4:48. We should close the thing. List closed. Boom, 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 boom. But neither of us have backed off from each other, lol. Well, you don't have to be in a relationship. You can still just be friends. And then maybe if the time is right in the future. Ain't gotta be a problem like that. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Ba, 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 da. Up, through, up, through, and through. Very flirty friends. That's fine to have, dog. Just, you know, if it weighs on you a little more in the future, that's when you know you need to make a change. Just make sure that you're aware of the situation when it happens, you know. You doing anything today? Josh?
No.
Just at home?
Huh?
Just at home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, does that look cool or not?
Yes. Yes, that is
Like
cool.
just being able to...
Yes, that is cool. But that can't be the only cool thing you do.
Well, okay, that's the thing.
One trick pony.
If it's quiet, if Taro's quiet, I'm just gonna learn card tricks. Cardistry. Look, we got a yes, guys. It's fine. This looks cool enough.
Tell me it doesn't look cool. It's sick. It looks sick.
It's a start. Lemon, you better keep up. You better be doing card tricks as well. I'm gonna hold you to it. Maybe that's your future job. We become card artists. Yeah. You know, there's 10 minutes left, guys. I think we're gonna just end the stream. I need to shower. I'm gonna be hanging out with some friends tonight. I'm just making a mess in my room now. Hey, you see me try to fan cards. You know it's a struggle. It's okay. It's the beginning. This is the beginning of our adventure. We're gonna be great. Fuck. God damn it. Oh, sorry. That was really loud. I do want to learn how to fan cards. I might watch some videos. Because, jeez, I want to, like... One more attempt at the fan. Because, you know, fanning cards out should be fun. Make it your New Year's resolution to be a card artist.
I don't like resolutions. I just like goals in general. It's not the worst one. That's the best one we've actually kind of done. Fuck. Are my hands big enough? Legitimately, are my hands big enough for this junk? My New Year's resolution is to graduate. Good resolution, actually. So, okay, we're holding like a cup and we're coming around. Not the word. I'm not fussed about this, to be honest. The thing is, if we're keeping a radius, then we can just have to like worry about getting the cards through, right? Holy crap, am I really gonna be doing like card streams, card artistry streams where we just learn? Could be down. Because dying would definitely mess up my graduation health goals. Dude, health goals would be a thing. I'm down for health goals. I still don't know what mine would be. Fuck! Come on! It's not a horrible... It's a horrible fan, but for having to learn it for like 20 minutes, I'm kind of okay, because my hand dexterity, not the greatest. Also, not dying is a very good health goal. I want it to fan, but again, my hands are small. Maybe it's supposed to start higher? Maybe I start higher. Like, what if it starts out here? Shit. This is exhilarating content. Okay, minus this whole bunch of cards, because it was like that. That's not horrendous. It is horrendous. That's not the worst. Is it easier with less cards? Ooh. Last year I literally had a seizure in January, was in hospital for 10 days. Fell so hard, I had swelling on my brain, I had to take 3 months off work and studies. Damn. Yeah, so that is a really huge goal for you, Autumn. Dude, I really hope that you're super healthy this year and that things are manageable. I really do, because like you've gone through a lot, and I would love to hear a lot of wins from you this year. Wins would be very nice to hear from you. What? We can't hold it like this. Surely this is illegal to start when you're fanning cards. Yeah, gonna try not to immediately start January off in the hospital. Are you handing her a W? You handing her that dub for the win? Look, guys, I'm proud that we learned the one technique. What is it? I think it's just cutting. That's cutting the deck, right? I'm pretty stoked that we've learned that. That could be another redeem. I don't know why someone would want to redeem that, but like, I don't know, learning a card trick. Like Josue has the Kalimba, which is really cool. I think learning a card trick would be good. Okay, so 3 things to put in, M. Take this. Yeah, dude. Tuesday, fucking sending all of the best vibes that we can to you. I hope this year is going to be a litty year for you. Alright. Alright, we're cutting this off. We're stopping it. We've gone a bit way too hard. I feel bad that Moxoff wasn't here
for their reading, but you know, it happens. I'm crossing my fingers so hard. We all are for you, dude. We all are. Yeah. Right, good start, guys. Good start to 2021. Good stream. Very good readings. Got some very good stuff coming through for some people.
Do the card trick again.
What do you mean?
Do
The fan or the cut?
the cut.
I've already done it so many times.
Do it again.
Alright, one more.
End the stream.
And just cut it off. No, I gotta say goodbye. Dorito needs to be an IG. Yeah, I should put up Joshy's Dorito. Card trick, doodle black and white, and doodle in color. I think we should remove doodle in color. Let's see how doodle in black and white, or just doodle. Let's see how a doodle does for now. 5K for a doodle, yeah. 3K for a poem. What else do we have? We have mini karaoke for 5K. I think I'll make that higher because it does take quite a lot of time. We'll do card tricks for like 2 minutes, like learning a trick for 2 minutes. That could be also like 2,500 maybe. We'll figure it out. Okay, guys. Next time on stream, probably Monday and or Sunday for me. Sorry, yeah, 5.5K for doodles. So for Monday or Sunday, definitely gonna take a day off tomorrow. Should I? Yeah, we'll take a day off tomorrow. We'll start the Depressing Space game. I have it downloaded and everything. What's it called? To the Moon, yeah. Get ready, guys, to get depressed, sad, and have your heart be super warm. I don't know how to feel, but it should be fun. You guys say it's a good game. I have no context for Depressing Space game other than other than that. So looking forward to it. Me too. You know what, Lemon? Yeah, get ready for the Depress Express. It's a good time, I hope. Oh, that reminds me. If I need to set up any like trigger warning stuff, let me know. Actually, I'll just message you after the stream when the stream closes. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Love you guys. I hope you're having a happy new year. A great start to 2021. I hope your readings you were very happy about. Let's get this going. Let's get this bread. It's gonna be a good year. We'll make it a good year, like we made 2020 a good year. Even though it was completely garbage. Streamlabs, thank you for reminding me. I appreciate you no matter how many times you yell at me. But thank you guys for hanging out. I will see you either on Sunday or Monday. I'll let you know in the Discord, and I should open up the... I have a lot to do with the stream. Let me actually write down a list. Channel points. Trigger warning. Charity timer. And socials. All good, guys. Love you guys. I actually do. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for giving me the time of day. I love you, love you, love you. Have a great day. Have a great new year. I'll see you on Sunday. I'll see you on Monday. Remember to love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Okay? Goodbye.